What's going on, everyone? Okay,
What's going on,
I
guys?
think we're set up here. Oh man, you ready for this? This is gonna be epic. Okay, we are live. Is everyone able to hear us? We're giving you a little heads up. Let me know how we sound. Everyone's good. How the screen's looking. Hey, how's the quality of everything, guys? Buckling in for a long session here. Right, we're gonna have we're gonna be right to the end of the starting slow. Thought we'd give you guys a little bit of a head start. Right, that is exactly what we're going to do. By the way, if I need a PA, guys, if you want to hop live, you want to an hour or hour grind a bit, and hop on. Let's have the test. Yeah, so today we want to start a bit early. Oh, the music's too loud? Okay. Not a stress. I'll turn that down for you guys. It's hard to tell how loud this music really is. Okay, how's that? Better? You guys don't like my tunes? Come on. Gotta have some beats. We're gonna be crushing the market here. How's that though? Is that better, everyone? How's that? How are we looking? A little better? Lucio, how's it going, man? Oh no. Okay, guys. We're gonna keep it down right there on a 1. Some of you guys have such sensitive ears. What the heck? Okay. Now it's gotta be good. Come on, it's on 1 volume, guys. I can't do any better than this. Put it on 2. We're not gonna have 1 notch. Oh, some people are still saying yeah, I hear you. What? I actually got that. Here we go. That's what was the issue. It wasn't on our end. Okay, that's good, right, Jordan? Okay, I sorted it out. Good. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is this is day 1. So this is our setup, this is everything like that. Jordan's gonna walk you through exactly what the hell's going on. Okay, I'll turn it up 1 more notch. Man, you guys are, I don't know what to say, all right. So put it back on, man. Okay, here. This one here. Okay, we're cranking it up 1 bit. We're gonna find a happy middle. There we go. That's it. I'm not adjusting it ever again. Done. So Jordan's gonna take you through exactly what we're gonna be doing here, exactly what we're gonna be doing. Yeah, so our post says it starts tomorrow. We wanted to kick it off a bit early. We're gonna do the full week, right? We had a little bit of a late start. Actually, we were living up north for a bit. We can come back down to get some good internet for you guys. Like we can run our brokerage up there. We can do everything trading-wise up there. But Jesus, streaming's intense, man. Streaming takes a lot out of a computer. So to give you guys a good show, we need to do this.
So, Sean, can you just write like a starting balance in the corner there?
Okay, yeah. So I got one more thing to add here, and then we're hopping right into it, everyone. Yeah. Annotation. Select.
Okay, so we're starting out here with 104.9. If you guys can see this, yeah. I don't know if you guys can see that top left corner. So that's my actual portfolio that we're running. We're starting out with this with 104.9. And the reason why we're doing a little bit above 100,000 is just because in case we do go through a drawdown, we can actually stay above 100,000.
Make it fun.
Yeah, make it fun. Keep it 6 figures. So yeah, we're gonna be starting out with 104.9.
Because the thing that's gonna be really cool about this is like, guys, this is real. This is the first time ever that it's actually legit. You're gonna see everything right here, guys. This right here, this is our actual portfolio. We're gonna be going into like, oh, because I'm in the annotation. Look at this. Here's the brokerage, guys.
Yeah.
Margin account.
Hit mosaic. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah.
All right, here's the brokerage, everyone.
Here we go.
Right, excess liquidity, 104,000.9. We're trading a live big account for you guys because the entire point of this is we need to show you exactly what's up when it comes to trading. Like this is going to be a full breakdown, a week in the life of a profitable trader. So to start off, Jordan, tell me what you do that.
That one, it's the 104.9 starting balance for the contest.
Sure.
So yeah, I'm sure you guys are all aware of the contest. I won't go into detail about that, but it's gonna be a profit share. Yeah, so guys, some of the guys here actually invest with me. Sam, how's it going, buddy? So I manage about 7 figures, and we decided to take a chunk out of that to trade for you guys. And so you guys can see what a day in the life of a trader looks like, right? There's a lot of hocus pocus going on online, and I thought it'd be exciting to show you
transparency.
Yeah, full transparency, make it exciting for you guys, and to see what it actually takes to make money in the markets. Trading for me, it wasn't an easy road. It was brutal. It was extremely hard, and I had to give away my social life to get to where I am now. And so I'm going to show you what actually goes through my analysis, for a whole week, so you guys can see. And yeah, we're gonna have some fun with it. I'm trying to target 3 times risk, so we're gonna see how that goes.
All right, cool, Jordan. So what do you want to do now, man? How you want to hop into this? So we got blank screen, everything's good, music's running.
Can we get the 104.9?
Oh, the 104.9?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
One thing to add here, guys, and then we're getting started.
Then we're just gonna get started into trading, man. Last 3 hours, 2.5 hours.
In the car.
Yeah, no, but last 2 hours, 2.5 hours until market closes. We'll get some trades in. I'll start doing some stuff to the book. We're gonna be trading about 5 strategies for this week, 5 to 10 strategies. We're gonna have some fun with it, guys. We're gonna keep risk pretty tight, but we're also gonna pack on a little bit of heat to make it exciting.
We got a big trade that we're looking at today, right?
Yeah.
A little bit of research last night, so we can have some stuff
Yeah.
ready. We're gonna go through it all with you, so you can see exactly what we're looking at.
Yeah.
900.
And
Right?
I hope none of you guys try to front run me. I'll be pretty livid. I'll be pretty livid if I try to go into to fill my position. I see a whole bunch of one lots coming in.
That's so
trying
funny.
to pick me off.
Man, some guys are still having trouble with the music here, and I'm really. We have it on the lowest it can possibly go, everyone. Okay, so just quickly, shoot a message if the music is too loud for you right now, right? If it relative to our volume, if it's still too loud, we might have to turn it off and try and figure it out another time, because you guys aren't here for music, right? It's always nice to have, but come on, we all know we're not here for some sick free beats, So Jordan, hop into it, man. Let's see what you got.
Let's do it.
You want to switch chairs?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I kind of like this
like
show.
that
Actually,
one?
yeah, I like this one.
Cool, I like this one. So
All right, let's get into it, guys. Let's see what's going on. So first thing that you guys should know about how I trade is that I honestly could care less about the news. I don't think
fuck the news.
I don't think I ever look at the news. Fresco.
All right.
So yeah, never. Let me just walk you guys through the brokerage so you guys know what's going on here. Sean, do you mind actually keeping tabs on the chat?
Yeah, I'll keep tabs on the chat. Keep the mic close to you, man.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what might have been causing the music to screw up? The mic might have been picking it up.
Oh, maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep that close.
Yeah, sorry guys. We're getting all set up here. It's gonna be a whole week thing, right? So let's have some fun. And if you guys have any comments, if you guys want to join the live later on, we're gonna have some of the Predicting Alpha guys from our group join in and have some fun with it. So it's gonna give you guys a breakdown of what's going on here. So this is the portfolio. I just have it being streamed at all times over here, but this is basically my portfolio tab here. So we're starting out with 104,900 net liquidity. And so just a couple things. Here's my option chain. So this is this is where I'll be placing all my orders. Just to give you guys a quick look at what's happening here.
Yeah, because IBKR looks like garbage, so we got to walk you through this. It's not like Thinkorswim where you just understand it.
So yeah, this guy's looking a whole bunch of numbers here, but what we got is we got our volume, our option volume, our open interest, our deltas, our time value. So how much extrinsic value is in the option. We have the last price. I think this is the market price. So what the current price is. We got the implied vol. We have what is this here?
What are you looking at?
What is this? Oh, okay. This is the spread between, some of the columns I really don't use. But anyways, we got the bid, we got the ask, we got how many people are sitting on the bid, how many people are sitting on the ask, And that is the option chain for my brokerage. And then when I go place a trade, I'll just be coming in here. Say I want to sell this. I'll come in and click it off and hit it. Also, guys, this is a T-Reg account. This is not a portfolio margin account. In Canada, we actually can't get portfolio margin. We can only get T-Reg. Okay?
You want to explain what that is?
Yeah, so just quickly, T-Reg is basically, it's a type of margin where it's not very efficient. So for example, if I go to sell an option, I have to put up 30% of the strike.
Lame.
Okay, and the portfolio margin is risk-based, so it's a lot different. But anyways, let's jump right into it. And guys, sorry for like a lot of it, it's just, me thinking, and I'll try to talk out loud, try to talk out my thought process, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, like this is what it takes to like, look, this is what you're gonna be seeing here. This is what it takes to make money trading, right?
Yeah.
So like, I think something that people forget is, trading, like, if you don't want to just look at it as a gamble and you're trying to make income off of it, you gotta be able to make money doing it, right? It's not just about like hoping, right? It's like, what does it take to actually know that you can make money, right? That's the difference.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna be breaking down for you guys here. Jordan, why don't we start with the that one big trade that you're looking at, little juicy one.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna leave this just in case I don't turn it off by accident.
Oh yeah, good note. This is not financial advice. Don't take my trades.
Yeah, honestly.
Don't take my trades, man.
Yeah, this is not financial advice.
Following my trades is the quickest way to the soup kitchen.
Okay, so we're gonna start adding stuff into the book right now. So first thing I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be adding some 3x leveraged ETNs, inverse and non-inverse, into the book, just to fade it, and just so you guys can see what's going on with that. This is just gonna be basically try to get a little bit of cash to keep it going. So take this up. Take a look at this. So actually, maybe I should put on the position before I explain it. Okay. Let's get R going here.
Yeah, so some of you guys don't know, maybe some of you will know, like I know our boy WS Traders in the chat here, he knows about this. So a lot of what we do, we use a lot of coding, a lot of math to help us make sense of all the data out in the market, right? So how most people will look at one or two stocks and they'll like try to master these one or two stocks. Like someone might be a day trader of Apple, for example. Well, screw that, right? The only reason that someone would have to do that is because they can't search the whole market. So what we did was we picked up coding, which allows us to scan and filter the entire markets based on whatever filters we want, to search for things across thousands and thousands of equities, right? And with that, all of a sudden, the opportunities go from like one or two trades that we can look at to the entire market. So you're gonna get to see everything. Jordan's like, what are you doing right now?
Yeah. So guys, right now, what I'm doing is, so I'm looking for the most volatile, some of the most volatile ETFs that have 3x leveraged products. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be fading actually both of them. So we're going to be, let's say we're going to be shorting the 3x bullish and the 3x bearish. I know that probably doesn't make sense to any of you guys. Well, probably some of the guys in our group, but we'll go over it and we'll explain why I'm taking
so this strategy right here, this is a 6 strategy.
Yeah.
Right. This is super cool.
Okay. Yeah, and guys, so we can't always make it super exciting and fun. We're going to try to keep it up, but I still got to get my work done here.
It's gonna be an 8 hour thing, guys. One thing I am gonna do though is if you look in the bottom left corner where it has like the starting balance and everything, I have like the current activity. So right now it's set up in research. Jordan's setting up this one strategy that we're gonna do. Is this the inverse ETFs?
Yeah.
Okay, this is a cool one.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be hedging this one daily?
I'll probably.
I might as well stay on top of it, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'll probably hedge it every other day.
Oh no, WS Traders and also an R coder.
Is he really?
He's gonna be copying what we're putting on the screen here, man.
Nice. Okay.
So what'd you just do there?
Yeah. So right now I'm just taking a look at the volatility for. Actually, let's just get.
So you're pulling in data and visualizing it.
Yeah, I'm just pulling in data and taking a look here to see, which ETF right now is the most volatile, because that's where I'm going to want to be shorting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, so I guess I'll just explain a little bit about this strategy while Jordan's doing some coding here. So basically what this strategy is doing is as an ETF moves when it's leveraged, it it basically, it has a bit of a drag to it, right? And we're trying to capture that drag. So like every single strategy that we run, none of them are going to be like, I think Tesla's going to the moon, so I yeeted my money at the wall and bought a call. Like, you know, that, if you want that, you know, Davey day traders down the road, right? Obviously, I like that guy too. Actually, I love Dave. Shout out Dave. But you know, we're trying to find an inefficiency in the market, right? So this is a strategy where we found an actual inefficiency. It's pretty well known in the options community, but it's like a structural inefficiency. So it's always there, and we can take advantage of this. And like for those of you that are hurting because of this kangaroo market, try and pull some ideas from this. It can get you thinking about, you know, what you can be doing with your portfolio during this time, because these are some of the cool little things that happen during a market like this.
Yeah. So here you guys can see what's going on here. So I'm going to show a graph of, let's get it here, just so you guys can see what I'm trying to do here. I'll explain it in super simple terms, and no better way than showing a graph. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys and D guys, okay, since inception. Okay, or since 5 years ago. So check this out. Look at that. Even though they're inverse, they both get smoked. Right? And this is based on autocorrelation. So we're going to be fading autocorrelation here and making some money.
You want to explain what autocorrelation is?
Autocorrelation is just basically, if the stock goes up today, is it likely to go up tomorrow? So it's just, you know, is today's return a good predictor of tomorrow's return? So for example, trend following has a lot of autocorrelation, because if it's up today, it's probably going to be up tomorrow, right? That's the whole focus on trend following. Yeah. And then the mean reversion is, you know, betting against autocorrelation, which is if it's up today, it's probably down tomorrow. And so we're going to be betting against that.
So you're basically saying that this is something that people look at and think it has a trend, but it actually has autocorrelation.
Right. So right now, so what actually creates this volatility drag is the amount of volatility. So we want to look for the most current volatile ETNs right now, or the underlying, which we actually found was XLF, which is the financial ETF. So we looked at natural gas, we looked at NASDAQ, and we looked at financial ETF. So I'm going to be shorting both the financial ETFs, both 3x leveraged. So let's go and find out what, I think it's FAS and FAS, if I'm not mistaken. If you guys want to just comment it there, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Let's see. FAS, ETN. We always want to look at the prospectus, right? Always want to do our due diligence here.
Yeah, walk me
Here
through
it
what
is.
you're looking at
Perfect.
to make sure that it has the 3x and that they're the inverses of each other.
Exactly. Yep. So it's FAS and FAS. These are what we're going to be shorting. And let me just see what the current borrow rate is. Okay. All right. So 5.4%. Okay. It's not, given the amount of volatility we're seeing right now, it's not too bad. And let's see what this is, 1.3. Okay, not bad. So we got a 6% annual hurdle. Not bad. Not bad. Let's go and do this.
How much of the portfolio are you going to be running on this strat?
I'm going to build into the stuff over the week. So I'm going to start out with 10K in each.
10K in each of them?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay, so what's the current price of FAS? Let's see.
our buddy Quant Trading's in here. He's stealing our code, he said.
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah.
Go for it, man. Go for it.
That's so funny, man. Hey, Quant, I hope you left your, you had a pretty good story there that you left on our Instagram post, but clearly you didn't read the giveaway properly, because you're supposed to leave it on the YouTube video, man.
Okay. So I'm going to short. So I got to ratio these so they're the same ratio, right? So the way we're going to be doing it is we're going to be shorting so we're going to short $19,000 worth of FAS, and we're going to short $10,000 worth of FAS.
And how'd you come to that conclusion?
The actual number?
Yeah.
So it's actually a pretty small number. We're only going in we're putting in 30% of the portfolio on this. It's a pretty low risk trade. I might actually bring it down a bit. I might bring it down to 25K. So let's see here. Let's see here. We're just gonna start off nice and slow, right? Which I think is a good thing to do.
Yeah. Let's build into things, right?
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Might get some of that early week vol.
Exactly. So let's go to it. Make sure I got that right. Yep. So you guys can see here with XLF, right, which is what this is, what Fast and Fast is based on, is a financial ETF. It's seeing 58% vol right now, which is a lot higher than UNG or NASDAQ. Yep. So we're going to start with this.
Just going to go place the trades now?
Yep. So which one was the fastest? 33.8. Okay. What was the number? 7,900. Okay, so we're going to start off with selling 250 shares of this. And the thing about 3x leverage ETNs is you can't get any margin on them. Okay. So let's jump right into it. So orders working, filled. Let's get Faz on there.
Filled.
We're going to sell.
How much did you end up going with each?
I'm doing, let's see, 400 times 9. Okay.
I love how you're just humming along. It's like, 10K. Just throw it in there.
470. Okay. So we're going to sell 470 of this.
Order filled.
Man, we should talk about this because I think this is a huge mistake people make. They're like, they think, let's say a sector is going to go up, right? So like, here, you want to move over while we're looking at the stream? We can chat.
Here, you know what? Let me pull over here a bit. How's that?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
So I think it's a huge mistake people make is like, they're like, they'll look at, QQQ, right? And they'll be like, I like this ETF, right? I want to buy it and hold it for the long run, but I also want some leverage. So let me pick up the TQQQ. Right. Or like, is that the inverse?
Yeah,
or is that,
SQQQ is the inverse. TQQ
so
is long.
They'll pick up like TQQQ and be like, if this goes up 10%, I'll make 30%. And it's like, why did I lose money? Why am I not up 3x? Right. And I think people screw that up all the time. And it's because of this volatility drag. It's the reason we're making money here.
Yeah.
Right. That's going to pick up a lot on the mic, by the way.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. But oh no, dude, we're not gonna be able to fade our favorite guy if we're on our account because he blocked us.
Oh, it's okay. We'll go. So guys, we're gonna be fading a couple of our favorite retail traders here. Well, maybe not right now, later on. But it's
we could probably throw one on.
Yeah, we'll throw one on for fun. But like, so we've been fading this guy, and we're 4 for 4. it's like free money. So we're gonna keep fading him.
Yeah. Don't let him know.
Don't let him know.
Don't let him know, or it's gonna screw up our edge.
Yeah. Honestly,
it's
we actually shouldn't even be posting.
I know, right? We should do that on another computer and just be like, this is the trade we're taking.
Yeah.
But now we'll have some fun. We'll go through stuff.
Okay, so what we're gonna do right now, guys, is as you guys know, we love fading retail traders. They have no clue how to price options. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on StockTwits, and actually this is where retail traders hang out, right? So we're gonna see what's trending, and we're gonna start fading vol here, right? This is basically, let's say we're looking at and we're just adding into the book right now, guys. So this is gonna have this portfolio is gonna have a lot going on down the road. And guys, also share with your friends this video. Try to get people coming in here. It's gonna be fun and exciting.
Okay, a couple questions here actually. So let's go through them quick before we hop into it.
Yeah.
So Chigs is asking, how long is the stream running for, and if we'll be able to rewatch it. So today we're doing a half day. So this is going to end in about 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's all going to be recorded and saved to the channel. And then tomorrow, for example, we're going to be streaming from 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time until 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then maybe we'll hang around for a half hour after, have a beer or something, answer some more questions. And then Pranav's asking, are we going to record it? Yeah, all of it's going to be saved to the YouTube. Danny's got a good question. He's like, so why are we using the code instead of the terminal?
For what?
So right now we were using code, but like Danny, so like that strategy's not in the terminal.
Yeah, that strategy's not in the terminal, Danny. We are going to get to a few strategies that are reused for the terminal, right? We're actually going there right now. We're trying to find out we're going to look at StockTwits, see what's mispriced, hop over into the terminal, see what's going on.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to get, you'll see how we use the terminal and stuff too.
Yeah.
Sam's calling you a mad scientist.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah. And then Danny's also asking, what does fading mean?
Oh, fading means,
fading's the fun part.
Yeah, taking the opposite side, right? So let's say 90% of retail traders do bad, and you can find a guy who like does awful, right? All you got to do is find out when his signal and
do the opposite.
Do the opposite, right? So we've been doing that for quite a long time. We actually posted it on StockTwits, all our trades about fading this guy. He ended up blocking us. It was pretty funny, but we did really well.
Yeah, we gotta go. We're gonna have to sign out of our account and go check him out again.
Okay, so let's get this going. So let's see what we got here. I was gonna hit on the predicting alpha terminal.
Yeah, see what's got high vol right now, and then see what the retail's looking at. So here's a cool thing that like you know, a lot of our guys are doing this. The people in the academy, and realistically, it's what we do, right? Like, you know, any single strategy that we trade, it's always really the same process. Find an inefficiency, understand why the hell that inefficiency is there, structure a trade to capture it, and manage that position. That's it. Trading's an easy game when you can do that. It's like, I think like, it's fucking crazy, man. Like, people forget.
I deleted my.
Oh, okay. Go to tools and resources. Right here.
Okay. This is it?
No. Terminal.
Perfect.
Nice.
Let that load up.
Check this out, guys.
Yeah.
This is our mini Bloomberg.
So let's see what's going on here. We got a couple of things trending. So we got SPCE trending right now, as you guys saw on StockTwits. So let's take a look here, see what's going on. Okay, sentiment, 94% bullish. Let's look at the message volume. Oh, okay, wow, message volume spiked. So right away, vol, we already know vol is going to be
super pricey.
It's going to be pricey. So let's see what's going on here. Okay.
By the way, for any of the guys in the PA group, drop what you're looking at in the Discord.
Yeah,
we'll be taking a look.
Okay, so we got people are bidding up the calls. Look at this, man. People bidding up the calls like crazy over here.
Oh my dude, like okay, whenever equity should not look like this, man.
I know. Maybe SPC though.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of wild, right? But
let's take a look and see what's going on.
So just looking at the option chain for SPCE.
Yeah, so we're seeing 130 vol for.
All right, here, go back to the terminal for a second, because so this is the things that the entire reason we want to do this stream is so you guys can see and start to conceptualize ideas like this, like skew, right? So like basic level, we're looking at where in the market there's demand and supply, and how much are people. Remember this. So like most traders look at options and they go, I think this stock is going up. I want to buy a call, and let's say I sell calls. They'd come to me and they'd be like, I want a call. I'd be like, it's $10. They'd be like, okay. Or I could say it's $20. They'd be like, okay. Because most people aren't price sensitive. So what we're trying to say is like, if you can find a $5 bill for $3, you should be buying it every time. And if you can find a $5 bill that someone's willing to pay $10 for, you should be selling it to them. Mm-hmm. So what we're basically trying to do is find mispriced $5 bills here, right? What's the fair value? Is this cheap or expensive, right? How is it trading relative to other things that give it a similar edge? So that's all we're doing when we're looking at the skew, trying to see that stuff. Pranav is saying he took that SPCE trade this morning.
Oh, he did?
What was your position, man? Dude, we're going to crush like 50 frescas today.
Okay, I know. Okay, so we're seeing vol. Let's see here. Okay, so you guys can see, like, look at that skew, right? It's pretty insane for, let's see how it is for the.
And we got some fresco, all right?
Yeah, that'd be sweet, dude. Thanks. Okay, so we're going to head over to Thinkorswim to price this. Okay, you can see the skew is just like, people will just, they can't get enough of these puts, of these calls. So we're going to go over to Thinkorswim super quick and price a 132 call fly going into SPC here. Yeah, guys, to be honest, like I was a little nervous doing this stream. Gonna have quite a bit of eyes on me and Sean. We have to perform in a week, right? So it's pretty intense. There's no room for error. We gotta be on our best. It's a high performance game. It's a high stakes gambling game, right? So you see what's happening here just on this position. So they're canceling each other out right now. But as the days go, and there's also some because these products are they're not buying 3 times the ETN or the ETF. They're actually buying a swap. So knowing your product is super important when you're trading.
Tell them about USO, man. How he faded everybody on that and got rich.
Yeah. So
biggest trade of my life.
Yeah, people were buying up USO thinking they were buying oil, but the actual thing was they were buying an ETM. They were buying a derivative. And so they thought they were getting exposure to oil, but they weren't. And so we came in and we shorted a whole bunch of that stuff. It was great payout. Okay. What are we looking at here? It was SPC. Let's look at okay. This is going to be good. What's the straddle? $2. Okay. 17. We'll go 17, 19.
Are we selling vol? Are we selling vol on it?
I'm not going to just sell vol. I'm actually going to buy out of the money fly.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
To what side?
To the call side.
Okay,
just
cool.
Into the skew.
Nice.
Yeah.
Show them the risk reward on that because this is the sick thing about these trades. We call these the PA flies.
Okay. So this is going into the memory bank, right? As traders, we gotta see all our options, right? We have limited capital. So you want to look at, you want to take a look at a lot of options, see what's going on in the market, and then start placing your best trades. Okay, so we want to get short vol somewhere. Thanks, dude.
Andres, DTE is days to expiration.
Yeah.
Pranav's asking why this time frame, not another.
Oh, just because the skew's out of this world. So, and the volatility is so high. So when the volatility is high, the higher the volatility, the shorter the time frame.
We can show it with this.
Yeah. See the 10-day option is way higher than
the red line's the 10-day option. The blue line's for the 30 days.
Okay, what else? Okay, let's see what we got here.
The fact that the red line's above the blue line means that across the board, the vol implied is a lot higher. We got to remember, guys, options are volatility products.
Yeah.
Right. Vol's higher, options are more expensive.
Right. Okay, let's actually scan for some skew. Let's see what we got here. Just get a little more liquid. Okay. BYND.
One of our favorites.
Highest on the map right now.
For skew?
Yeah, for skew. Unless let's drop this. Maybe because. Okay, let's see if this pops up. Yeah, BYND. Let's put on BYND. That'll be a good one. Let's see what the.
You got a juicy trade?
Yeah. Let's see what the vol is here.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Looks good.
Okay, so this is a for sure go.
Yeah, so someone was asking why are you using Thinkorswim and then switching back over to IB?
Oh, if any of you guys have used IB before, it's so clunky. Like there's no so I like to look at my risk reward payouts, and I can't view it in Interactive Brokers. Like it's really bad. All right. So what do you guys think about this one here? Let's see. Let's go 10. Let's see what the at the money straddle is here. 11. Okay.
What's the stock trading at?
160.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll probably put on $1,000 worth of this.
Yeah?
Yeah. We'll go. Oh, it's not trading.
Oh, it's too high?
Yeah. Let's do. So you guys can see that the implied vol just like gets pumped up here, right?
The further out you go, the more vol it's implying. Same expiration, further out of the money.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, this is not bad.
It's not bad. See if we can do better though. Maybe we can do the 165. $165, $185, $195. Let's give that one a shot.
How's that looking?
Yeah, I like that.
What's our payoffs on this? What's our risk
It's
reward?
almost 10 to 1 here.
How's that sound, guys? 10 to 1 risk reward?
Yeah, I like it.
Looks pretty juicy.
Yeah, we'll buy.
Wait, what needs to happen for this to pay off, Jordan?
Yeah, we need to go up, or we need we need to go up basically. So let's go buy some of these.
After we throw on a few of these, Jordan, let's explain why these trades are so sick.
Yeah.
Because that's so good.
Actually, just before we do that, so usually I like to buy these into a little bit of a trending market. Let's see let's how the OID is looking. Nice, beautiful.
It's actually perfect.
Mm-hmm. This is it. I like this one.
What expiration are you doing Friday?
I'm doing Friday.
Okay, perfect. Man, that's so great that we have a Friday there.
Yeah. So the skew on this is just through the roof, and we're getting really nice payout here. If we're right, if we're wrong, you snooze, you lose. You can't win them all.
Right. But the cool thing about this is we only need to be right 10% of the time for it to pay off in the long run.
What do we say here? 185, 195. All right, let's get this bad boy on.
Any of you guys ever trade a 132 fly? You ever traded one of those before?
We'll do 5 of these. Fuck, I hate how the 132 flies screw your margin. Whatever. We'll have to manage it.
What if you do a 121?
Yeah, I can do a 121, but I don't think the payouts is nice. Let's take a look.
Gives away a little bit of our edge.
Yeah, kind of let's see here. Because it's the skew so steep here. Let's see. Let's give it a shot. No harm in giving it a shot.
Kyle saying he had a 132 fly on SPC, but he had it too far dated out.
Yeah.
So he got the move and didn't make money.
Oh, really? Eh? Yeah, dude. You can't go too far with these. Actually, no, I'm still liking the 132 to be honest. But I think I'm more short Vega here. Let me just make sure. Oh, I'm actually. Okay. I want to be short Vega, so I'm going to do the one. Okay, I'm going to do the 160, 180, 190. That should be short Vega. Yep.
That's looking really good, man.
Yep, let's do it. We'll put on $1,000 worth. Cool.
Perfect.
Yep, that's gonna be our first trade. Not first trade, but
if we get the move, that could be 10% on the account right there.
Yeah.
A smooth 10K.
Smooth.
Lawrence is saying, look at GSX. I'm never going back to that stock ever again. And Koa is asking
nice.
If we're going to look at NKLA in a bit.
NKLA?
Are we still trading that?
I'll take a look.
Do we have a position on that in the other fund?
NKLA?
Yeah. No, we didn't.
No, we don't. Come on, who wants to take me here?
Yeah. So what we're doing here, by the way, is we're adjusting our.
All right.
You want to explain what you're doing there? Because a lot of people don't do that. Big thing. So we have to remember, every penny counts. Right? Every penny counts in this game, and a lot of people go in if they want to buy and they'll just hit the ask.
Yeah.
So you might be overpaying a lot.
Yeah, you want to try to find some liquidity in the markets there, right? So, we place an order. If it doesn't get filled, we start moving it up a bit until someone comes in and takes it, which we got it at 340. So you can see over here. Let's take a look. Our average price was 342 after accounting for commissions there. So hopefully, we can take this off for, $2,000-$3,000 in a couple of days, hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah,
right. If we get a move up, if we get a move up, it's gonna go $2,000-$3,000 tomorrow. So if we don't get the move, it's only 1% of the portfolio, less than 1%. So we're good. We just got to keep our risk small and have some good payouts here. Okay, so then I'm gonna look at some earnings trades.
How's the group doing, by the way?
Group's doing good, man. Like everyone's just chatting, pretty fired up.
Nice. All right, guys, we're gonna get some really cool stuff. So some relative value.
Yeah. So one thing that and guys, let us know in the chat if how you're doing following along here, because we're a lot of this stuff is once you've been doing it for a while, it kind of becomes second nature. This is for you. All this is for you. So ask your questions. Tell us if we need to slow down. We can spend more time, really breaking down what each trade is, what each thing we're looking at is. Yeah. That's what Neil was saying. He's like, you might be going a bit too fast. So
gotcha.
We can slow down a bit.
Yeah, cool. I mean, I guess we got lots of time, eh?
Lots of time, man.
Okay, cool. So let's
everything good over there?
Everything's good. Okay. So let's see what's going on here in terms of let's get some short vol on first. We're gonna get the easy stuff on, and then we'll start looking, in depth on some pre-earnings, some post-earnings, and really get a good trade on. Okay, so let's see what we got here.
I'm gonna get my laptop up. Give me a second.
Yeah, do it up. Beautiful. Okay. So I'm just, scanning some ETFs here. 41. Okay. So I'm going to short some vol on IWM. Let me just see what the skew is looking like for IWM.
Yeah, and a couple of guys are saying to take a look at Nikola.
NKLA?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Saying mad skew.
Okay. Nice. Okay, so we got quite a bit of skew on IWM, and I think vol is pretty pricey. Okay, and the reason why I'm thinking vol is pretty pricey, well, we have a forecast here which tells us, but I'm also looking at things like SPY, right? Very similar ETF. iVol is 28.
What's it on?
It's 40, 45, and the skew, so like the skew is extremely high. So I could probably sell Delta 25 puts for like 50% iVol. Okay, so then we look at, let's say, NASDAQ, right? 28 iVol. So this is some relative value. Like I could buy SPY vol, for example, sell IWM vol, and try to capture the spread there. And then we got XLF, right? Because IWM is the Russell 2000. It's mostly financials, and we even see it's 5 points higher than XLF here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go sell some vol on IWM, but I'm not just going to sell. I'm not just going to sell the Iron Condor. I'm actually going to go and sell a Delta 20. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I see. Look at this, 54. What did it move today? Not even 1%. This is way overpriced. Okay, let's see. Let's go Delta 25s. Let's see what we got here. Oh, my screen's so small I can't even see this. Okay, let's see. Okay, what is that? 137. Okay, we'll go sell the 137 puts. And I usually don't go naked, but because this is an index,
yeah, you're not going to get like a 30% move in one day up. Or
so let me sell some of this. What's the margin on this actually? Let's see. 5K for a one. Okay, let's do it. What are we doing here? How much Vega do we want? Let's go to our handy dandy Thinkorswim. So this is the trade I'm going to be taking, guys. I'm going to be selling IWM puts. Okay, let's get the 137. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to sell these. I'm going to short some shares. I'm going to short. It's going to look like this. Okay, this is what our position is going to look like. We're delta neutral. We're capturing the vol. We're capturing a little bit of the skew. This is where we want to be. And I'm going to max risk this to 3 standard deviations out. So let's do that here. 1.86. So 3. Okay, let's see where we are on that. Okay.
how's it looking?
Yeah, so 3. So max loss on, okay, so $4,000. Okay, on a 3 standard deviation move. But that's going to be 50K in margin.
Oh man, that's a lot.
Yeah, I'm not liking that.
That's too much. We can't have fun.
Yeah, I know. Let's see how much I can buy these.
How are we gonna fade Steve if
Okay.
if we use up all our margin?
Okay, so let's see if I buy out some of that stuff.
Oh, by the way, some of the guys are saying that you're a little bit muffled.
Oh yeah.
So just
sorry guys.
a little bit of volume up, you know.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm like talking to myself over here. How's that? Is it good?
Gotta be here, so you're not cutting me out the camera.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
How's that, guys? Should be better. I'll talk with a little more clarity.
Exactly. He's used to being locked up in the basement working on code, so he doesn't have to talk loud.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. So I'm probably just gonna do. We'll call it.
By the way, guys, I'm seeing all your questions here. As soon as we get this position on, we'll run through some questions quick.
Yeah.
And because we got to keep going back and forth here. We want to keep this. We got a lot of positions to get on.
Yeah. We'll call this a. We'll do a 5 lot here, just to keep that running until we find new trades. So as I'm trading, I'm always trying. So if I have a position on right now and I can find a better trade, then I'm going to, switch out the trade that's not that doesn't have enough alpha and put in the new one. All right. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so it's gonna be 25K margin, bringing us down to 50K. Not very efficient, but if we buy this little 5 winger for 6 cents, that's gonna free up quite a bit. So that's what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna turn this into. We are going to turn this into a. Okay, we're gonna turn this into a 132 fly.
On the on the index.
Yep. So let's build this out.
And is that to help with the margin?
Yeah, it's gonna help with the margin quite a bit. Okay, so let's build this out. We're gonna go 17 down, 17 up. So 154.
It's pretty wide.
This should help us here. Here, fuck it. Okay.
Audio's better? All right, perfect, everyone. That's sweet.
Okay, I'm just gonna do an iron condo here and then buy the just hedge out my deltas.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, because in the end of the day, we don't care too much about the direction. Like the skew, but
yeah,
it's the vol that we really care about when we're looking at the index, right?
Yeah.
It should be a really good trade, man.
Should be. Guys, it's not financial advice, disclaimer.
Oh yeah. We have to keep saying that every 5 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just build it out, see what it looks like for you guys. So you guys can see.
Especially if we make money, we have to say it. If we lose money, I don't think we have to worry, but no. So Malik, by the way, we started with a bit more than 100K. We started with about 104K, 105K. It's some of the capital we
104.9. So that's what you see, starting balance. And then you'll see that we're going to change the pot every day. So how much is in? It's going to be 50% of our profits is going to be going into the current profit share. All right.
Yeah, so you'll know exactly every day when you tune in, you'll be able to see how much the pots change. It's as we make money, it's going to keep going up. And by the way, for everyone in here, we're going to be currently as it stands, we're just going to announce all 5 winners at the end of the day, Friday, right after the bell. That's gonna be fun, man. Doing that giveaway.
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. It's going to be very fun. Okay, so we're going to keep our risk to 5K on this trade. And we are going to hedge out our deltas, which is going to be about 210. Okay. That shouldn't be too margin intensive. So wait for that order to get filled.
Order partially filled.
Okay, partial fill.
Order partially filled.
Filled.
Order
We're
filled.
short some shares.
Yeah, why are you shorting the shares? You want to explain that to people?
Yeah, just removing the deltas. So let's go.
Yeah, that really helps a
to-
lot of people who
Yeah.
might not know what the Greeks are, you know?
Yeah, yeah. So we just want to remove our directional risk. Oh man, where did my? Here we go. All right.
Yeah, definitely. A few of the guys know about what hedging your deltas is.
Yep.
But basically,
Sure.
you know, options they give you a couple different things, right? You have different forms of exposure when you trade an option, right? A lot of people they like to like look at the price action and try to trade options like, oh, it's breaking out, I'm going to buy an option. But you're only looking at things from a one-dimensional perspective. You're looking at it as if it's a linear product when you do that, which it's simply not. It has convexity to it. They're a lot more complex than something like that.
Man, oops. Made a little
What'd you
error
do?
there? Oopsies.
What happened?
I gotta buy out the shares. I was thinking of doing the synthetic.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of doing the synthetic. It's gonna be.
Yeah, so Geeky Potato, a lot of these positions are gonna be held overnight.
It's not day trading. We're not gonna be doing day trading.
Yes, this is not day trading. This is real trading, right? But we don't have the
Order filled.
high frequency capacity to be doing day trading at a professional level.
And just so you guys, we're not in the high frequency space. Just so you guys know what's gonna be happening here. Let me just so you guys can see what we're gonna be doing. So right now we're short deltas, meaning if the stock goes down, we're gonna make money. So we want to get rid of that. We're gonna have to buy some shares. I was thinking of the synthetic. So if I sell the put, I have to short the shares. But getting a little flustered being on camera here.
Yeah,
So let's buy some of these. 210.
getting sweaty.
Okay. Boom.
Order partially filled.
So here's our position.
Order filled.
We're long 210 shares and we're short, quite a bit of vol on IWM here. Okay, so as long as IWM doesn't move too much, we're going to make some money. So just so you guys can see what our position looks like this. Okay, looks like that. So we want it to stay within here. All right. Okay. So that's good. Now let's have some fun with some earning stuff.
How many of you guys trade earnings? I know in the option space, something a lot of people like to stay away from. They think it's a big gamble. They're like, I won't gamble there, but I'll gamble somewhere else.
Exactly. Yeah.
We've been crushing earnings, man.
Yeah.
We've been crushing it.
So you guys will see like vol trading is it's a little slower moving. It's not like scalping pips every 30 minutes. So yeah, and right away, guys, obviously we're down from commissions, right? We place a trade, we're going to be instantly down from paying the bid ask, for not only paying the slippage, but also from the transaction costs. All right. So let us jump into some earning stuff. I think it was ABT, right? That was the one I was looking at. Okay, so ABT, I'll go over this with you guys here.
Yeah, this is a sweet trade.
The fuck?
Are you getting some lag?
Yeah, I can't change my symbol. The fuck, did the SEC close me out?
They're
For
watching.
streaming?
They're watching, man.
What the actual fuck, man?
Hey, Win, thank you so much for the support, man. That's awesome. You haven't seen nothing yet. We don't even know if we're gonna make or lose money.
Yeah, dude, look, we're already down like $50 right now.
Like, there's no value here. They're down $50.
Yeah, and like keep in mind, guys, this is a short period, 1 week. Over the long run, we see our expected value. So for this week, a lot of it is going to be luck, but we're going to be doing our best here to.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of research even before we come on the stream.
Yeah, so I'll throw this one up right now for you guys. I'm going to place a trade before I explain what's going on. We got a couple guys on the stream.
Yeah, we got 42 guys.
Oh, cool.
42
Cool,
people
cool.
tuning in for this legendary moment in the trading community.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, live
Um,
trading. So
Hey, Zanab, you're asking about how do you pick the winner? Check the description. So we're going to be picking it based off of right now. I think the idea is just the YouTube comments. We're going to use one of the sources, either the YouTube comments, the last subscribers, or the comments on the last Instagram post, and we're gonna run like a random number generated raffle through that. So just check the description, and you'll see exactly how to enter.
yeah. Okay. So I have some code here I got to run.
Yeah, Geeky's asking what's the Discord. So Geeky, we run a small private options academy, like a quantitative trading academy, teaching people how to work with numbers. They get access to like the terminal and stuff. But that's where we like host the community, is in a Discord. So some of the guys are like helping us look for ideas and chatting with us in there.
Okay. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be betting on the earnings date for ABT. Okay. So let's just, you guys can quickly see ABT. Let's go to earnings trader. ABT. So earnings date is not confirmed yet. Okay. So what we're seeing is volatility is not where it should be. Let me just, it's always good to double check.
You want to maybe explain that a little more, like what that
I'm
means?
I'm going to go into in depth about, what's really happening.
Okay, so like we'll go like super in depth on this trade.
Yeah, we'll go really in depth. It's a great trade, and
it'll be a good learning experience. I think, man, people really get it.
Yep.
We explain it well.
Okay. So here we go. Let's take a look here. ABT. So this is a little mathy, but we're going to try to explain it my best I can do. ABT has an earnings event. And so when the earnings event happens, right, there should be a big move in the stock. So the options market should be implying a bigger move for that cycle. So let's say, for example, ABT is in the July 10th cycle, and we should see a lot of volatility, right? But because it's the market saying it's not going to be in there, so we don't know when the date is. The market's saying it's not going to be on July 10th. So you see a volatility is less than July 17th, right?
And just to be clear, volatility, when we look at that number, right, the more volatility the market thinks there'll be, the bigger moves they think there'll be in that time, right?
Yeah.
So like obviously like a lot of people trade earnings because they expect like a big move, right? So if like if I told you that this week there was an earnings event and next week there isn't, which week do you think would have more volatility? Well, probably the week that has the earnings event in it, because the stock could move 50%, right? So if we look at the option chain and we see that week 1 has 50% implied volatility and week 2 has 5% implied volatility, and we know there's an earnings event in one of the 2 days, we can tell where the market thinks it'll be, right? So that's how we've got to think about volatility. It's telling us what size moves does the market think there'll be.
Yep.
And then there's realized volatility, which is how big the moves actually end up being.
Yeah. So let's take a look and see what's going on here. So we can actually extract the implied move from the market. So what is the market? What are they expecting the move to be for ABT? So let's say today ABT might have earnings in 25 days. So what is this option market expecting the move to be? And right now, if we look at this implied volatility, 31%, and we do a little bit of math, we can actually factor in, well, what is this cycle implying? And what is this cycle implying? So right now, I did a little bit of homework let's see here. Where is it? Pre-stream. Right here. So you can see here for where are we? ABT. Okay, so ABT, did a little homework here, and the implied move right now is only 2% between 2 periods. Okay, so we're seeing between the expiration date of, which one is it? 2027. Okay. Between these 2 expiration dates, right here, okay, between July 17 and July 10, the options market is only implying a 2% move. And so we're actually forecasting a 5% move. So what's going to happen is once the earnings is confirmed on that date, so I'm taking a bet on when the earnings date will be. Once the earnings is confirmed, you're going to see a spike in that date.
When you say homework, what are you referring to?
Oh, I'm referring to like
research.
Yeah, like trying to find out. So you guys can see right here. Let me show you my screen.
Did you show them like the dates?
Yeah, I'm gonna show them that in a second.
Yeah.
So you can
That's
see.
super cool.
So what I'm doing is I pulled all the implied moves for a whole bunch of equities having earnings soon. And I'm trying to see, well, what is their implied move versus our forecast of implied move, right? Like let's say, for example, the stock moves 20% on average, and then you see in the options market it's only a 2% implied move. Well, you want to buy vol, right? You want to buy vol and sell it before the earnings event. Sell it when people start demanding liquidity. So that's what we're going to do here. So I'm actually going to do a straddle strangle swap on this one. So what I'm going to do is, let's see what we got here. Let me just get into the position first before we go any further. So straddle strangle swap. I'm going to sell the 90s and I'm going to buy. Let's call it the. Okay, let's call it the. Actually, let's see what we got in the bid here. Okay, perfect. Okay, sweet. Okay. We're gonna go. I think we'll ratio this. Okay. So maybe some of you have not done a straddle strangle swap.
What are you setting up here?
Straddle strangle swap on ABT. Yep. So this is going to be July 10. No, this is July 10.
For the back?
For the back's going to be July 17.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You have the date that they usually announce it?
Yeah, I'm going to go show it.
Okay.
I'm going to show the research later.
Perfect.
Okay. So here's the trade. Kind of looks like similar to a calendar, just like the wings, keep their vega. So we want to get the wings in the back. Okay. And should I ratio this, man? Let's see. Something tells me I should ratio this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, do it up.
Okay.
Yeah, after we go through the research on this, guys, we'll break down a couple of your questions. Like some people are asking, like, what goes into our forecast?
Yeah.
How do we look at that stuff for an earnings, for non-earnings?
We probably want to put 20K onto this one. This is I'm pretty confident with this one. Let's see here. Okay.
20 grand on it, eh?
Let me think.
Do we have the margin?
Oh yeah, we got tons.
Okay. So I know that one trade took up like
Yeah.
half of it.
We should be announcing like a couple days from now. Let's see here. Let's see what we got.
Jordan, you're being a little quiet. You got to drink more Fresca, man. Need that Fresca energy.
Tell me about it. Okay.
Shout out to our sponsor.
Yeah, shout out to the sponsor. Exactly. Okay. It's gonna fucking eat me on transactions here, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Okay, we're gonna start with this.
So what are you putting on first?
So I'm putting on this this calendar spread here. Look at this. Someone on the stream coming in on this?
Someone snaking us?
I'm literally gonna pick you off if you're coming in here. I'm gonna fade you here.
It's gonna happen, man.
Okay.
I'm seeing the one lots trickling in.
Exactly. Okay, here we go. Let's wait. Let's put an order in here. $2. Okay. What was it going for though? Just a second ago, like 225. Man, I swear to God, if I find, you know what, I'm gonna leave this trade out for a bit.
Yeah, wait for it.
Yeah, wait for it.
Throw it back up a bit.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Let's rock and roll with this one, guys. And why is the
What's bugging you?
bugging me is I'm on camera streaming streaming. Can't make any mistakes on a stream, dude. You know?
Yeah, I'll get roasted forever.
Forever.
Yeah, so while you're looking at that, Malik's asking, like, isn't this position like pretty risky? Like, isn't it pretty aggressive?
No. What's aggressive about it?
Well, relative to like our total capital, we're putting up like 20%.
Yeah, so you might think like, you know, so here's the trade we're putting on, right? Our max risk here is only $4,000.
Yeah, so we're putting up 20, but we're only on the low end, we lose 4.
Yeah, and I don't think so. They're not. It's not going to be. So the way IB's margin works is like I think they tell you one number, but then when it actually goes in, it's a totally different number because we are receiving a credit, right? So we're going to receive like $5,000 in credits here. So that's going to factor into the margin being used.
Mm.
So you guys can see, like, so for example, our maintenance right now is 51.76, or we can look at the excess liquidity. So let's see after I get filled here, what actually happens.
Or you're just going for it, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully someone picks us off here.
You guys stopped fading our trades. I expected that by day 4, but
I know, right?
day 1.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave that in for now. See what happens. Then, so I'll go into the breakdown of this trade here. Let me just make sure that no one. Yeah,
We're looking all right.
looking good. Looking good.
So do you want to explain what you're doing there where you're like going down?
Yeah. So I'm trying to get my order filled. No one wants it. No one wants it because some of you guys are clearly coming in here as well. So you're getting, you know, a big chunk of orders coming in, and no one wants it. So I got to work my way down.
Right? We're taking less and less premium in each time we work our way down. But hey, we got to do what we got to do. We got to get the order filled.
Exactly.
All right.
So let's
Let it sit for a minute.
yeah.
But it's not that one. You want to minimize the other one.
You know what? Oh yeah. Oops. I'll probably start fading retail in the morning because I usually find that the market is usually most expensive around 10 o'clock in the morning. So let's say there's a hype stock that comes into the market, you're actually going to see a lot of that volatility be expressed in the first part of the day. So you don't want to be selling it there and then watching it trickle down as the day goes on.
Jordan, you know what I'm thinking? Let's move a little bit out of the corner.
I'll just
The chair keeps rubbing up
yeah.
against it. I'll move it.
Thanks, man.
Just moving over a bit here. Okay. Nice.
Holding up, man.
I know, right? We're running this whole thing off of a laptop. MacBook Pro though, it's pretty nice.
Yep.
But still, it's doing it. It's doing it. You guys know if more people tune into the stream, does that take more heat on the computer, or is that all on YouTube's end? Man, this order. No one wants it.
You effing kidding me, dude?
Someone will pick you off here. No way.
185 maybe.
What the hell's going on?
WTF.
No one wants it. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Al-Hendi. Yeah, so if more people tune in, it's all on YouTube's end. We're not going to get hit. No one wants this thing, man. They know. They know.
Are you kidding me?
Guys, like I can break down everything that's happening in the in the brokerage here, but when it comes to what the hell's going on YouTube's end, I don't know. So that's why I got to ask. Give me a couple stupid questions, but hey, appreciate the answers.
This is gonna be expensive, man.
Do you want to let it sit for a bit? Like if the
Yeah.
fill's not there, if it's the whole edge is gone, like fuck,
Yeah,
like
yeah. 30,
you know.
well,
Lucio saying,
Yeah.
can't you make a synthetic?
no.
Not in this situation. Snapchat's now worth more than 30 billion. Get out of here. So Malik's asking, like, does this happen often where orders don't get filled?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time.
It's a market.
It's a market. There's a bid and ask, and you're trying to get liquidity.
What's the bid at? Or the bid.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna keep my order at 175, and hopefully throughout the day someone comes in and picks me off.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Okay. So what the hell is going on here, right? What the hell are we trading here? Should we break that down?
Yeah, let's show you, because I'm telling you, this is like when you see what goes into like finding these trades, it's super cool.
Yeah. So like I'll usually pull in a scraper here, but you guys can like take a quick look.
Here,
Actually,
you know what I can do, by the way?
Yeah.
Give me one second. I think I can actually hide this bar.
oh yeah, perfect.
Let me see. Hide floating meeting controls. So if you press escape, it'll show the controls.
Okay.
Your life just got like 10 times better, eh?
Yeah, thank God. Okay, so let's take a look at Zax. So if we go over to Zax, for example, and I built a scraper to pull this stuff in, so I don't have to do it manually, but just to show you guys, so you get a sense of what's going on. Actually, I think I have the code in here somewhere. Oh, I saved it on RStudio.
Okay, don't worry about it.
I can pull it up super quick.
Do it up. By the way, we have the beats so low that like we can't hear them. How's the tunes, guys? We got like this no copyright music thing, so it's all just like beats and stuff. I hope they're good though. I got your phone.
Okay, cool.
Just in case that Rasta ringtone starts going off. There's no tunes? Oh, dude.
Dude.
What?
Okay.
No tunes, man. Oh, well, we'll figure it out after. Is this the one?
Yeah, I think I have the data frame in here to show you guys what's going on here. But while that's loading, I'll just show you as we go here. So go ABT, search it up. Earnings announcement. So we're trying to bet on the day of the announcement. If we get the day right, we make money. If we get the day wrong, we lose money. So what we notice here is that, so we are betting on the 7/15th. Okay, so we're betting on the July earnings report. You can see here that the July report is always 30 days after the April report. So you see 7/21, 4/21, 7/20, 4/20, right? We're going 30 days after, 7/18, 4/18, 7/17, 4/17, 7/16, 4/16. So this goes all the way up. And so what I decided to do was go one step further, right? So we want to see, well, what weekdays or what week of the year do these earnings reports fall on, right? Every company has a every company has some type of, pattern for their earnings reports. So let's see if this runs. Okay. Okay, perfect. So here are all the earnings dates. So what do we notice about the third quarter reports? They all happen on the week of the 29th. Okay, 29th. So this is the week of the year. They're all on the 29, 29. Okay. So what is the week of the 29th of ABT? Well, it's the week of the 17th. And, we can also go further and say, well, what day of the week does it come on? Or like, what are the differences in weeks from the prior week? And so what we find is that this should be reporting 13 weeks. So what you'll see here, it reports 13 weeks after the last earnings event, always. For this quarter, it always reports 13 weeks after the earnings event. So 13 weeks after this earnings event, again, is the 29th week. So that is why I believe that it's going to be July 15th is going to be the earnings report. It's going to be on a Wednesday, July 15th. And they're going to announce that sometime this week. And we're going to see vol expand. So
we're going to structure a trade, make some money with that information, right?
So that's the trade. Are we getting any fills? What the actual F, man? This sucks.
It'll trickle in, man. The fills will happen. We're getting it by the end of the day. What's the bid?
I'm not too sure. Let's see. Oh, what the hell?
It's moved like crazy.
Who the hell is this?
Cheetah Saldua. It's someone that's not getting an answer.
Let's see who it is.
Keep it off the desk because it vibrates into the mic.
Yeah.
IT Beats, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Order partially filled.
Fucking partial fill. Give me a fucking break.
One lot.
One lot.
One fucking lot. Come on.
Woo-hoo.
That's it. We're in.
Yeah. Oh, that's I'm gonna be down like mark to market loss like $300 just getting into this position. You see how crossing that spread is automatically going to put me at a disadvantage, right? So a lot of traders forget that the slippage and the spread is so important in your book. You got to really consider that. Okay. Man, I'm surprised I'm not leaning deltas here.
There's no move. No move at all.
Okay, let's see here.
Yeah, Malik, we're going to get into questions about like what our background is, education, everything like that. Maybe a little closer to the close. We'll take like 20 minutes. We'll share our story because we've been trading for about 8 years each. Jordan's taken a bit further than me. He's done extremely, extremely well. He's got a really cool story. So we'll 100% share it with all of our background, everything, what it took to get to the point where we could do this stuff. It's going to be fun. You don't mind sharing?
Yeah, no, I don't mind sharing at all. Oh, man.
Are you going to go for it? You're going to go to 160?
No, I can't get a fill there. Is there any earnings tonight? Let's see.
Open up the term.
Okay. Let's see if we got any ERs tonight.
Dude, I think there's like 3 this week. Like
I know it sucks.
Like one of the biggest things we do, guys, is earnings trading, and we might actually have to do this even again if this goes really well, right? If you guys really like this by the end of it, if it's fun, we're gonna do another one down the road.
Yeah.
Over an earnings season, you can see how that plays out because that's one of our bread and butters, man.
Yeah.
That's where we have a lot of fun.
So ER today is what day is it today? It's the 22nd. We're going to go after the close. Let's see what we got. We got nothing of substance here. What's IVR? Invesco Mortgage. Price is $4. Can't do anything with that.
Can't touch it.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's try tomorrow morning. Let's see if we got anything. Uh, 23. Nothing.
No earnings, man.
Nothing. Okay. There's a couple other ER trades that I was doing that pre-earnings. I think one of them was, let's see here. I think one of them was,
Someone's asking like, what's our expected gain for ABT? Because it looks small for like the amount of buying power.
yeah. So the buying power is not. It's not going to be that much. It's going to be, four. So on 20, it's going to be $4,000, and then we will be looking to do about maybe 30% on that position.
Not bad.
Yeah.
It's saucy.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But you see, like, the big thing that like I think people need to really, really remember this. It's like, okay, look, it might not be, the 200% in the one day that you see some of the guys post online, but it's real money, right? So we're not buying lottery tickets here. We're trying to find a real edge in the market.
Yep.
Right? Like, would you rather have the potential to make $1 million and lose your $5? Well, go buy a lottery ticket. If you want to put up, $5,000 and make $1,000 on it, learn to trade.
Okay. What's the market on 177? Man, how did that move so fast?
Yeah, I don't know.
How did that move?
It's our buddy
so
Quant
fast?
Trading. If he's still in here, I know it was him.
Is he on here?
He's still there. I know it was that guy.
Can we block him? Can we can we give him a
We're
block?
just gonna have to get really technical here.
Yeah.
We're gonna fade him.
The thing with option trading, guys, is that a lot of the stuff is very illiquid. It's really hard to get fills, right? Especially when you come in with a little bit of size, it's hard to get fills. Okay, so I had let's see what we got here. Okay, I think FDX was another one I was looking at here. Let's see. Was it FDX?
A little notebook out here.
Oh. Yeah, so just so you guys know, like, there's not going to be any scalping pips throughout the day. Even though I do run some automated strategies, that's boring. Right? You guys don't want to see my computer just running. So we're just a manual, some discretionary trades, which is also a big part of my book, right? All right. And tomorrow morning we'll be fading. We will be fading a lot of the pumped up stocks for the day in terms of volatility. So
That'll be what we do in the morning.
yeah. That's what we'll be doing in the morning. We're catching the end of the day here.
Yeah.
So
shoot us a message, DM us on Instagram with your favorite StockTwits guy. Who's the guy you follow on StockTwits?
yeah, who's the guy? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, Jose's asking what trades do we have open right now. So Jose, if you take a look at the left side of the screen, you can see our current positions. Are those all the filled ones, right, Jordan?
Yeah, these are our current positions right now.
Yeah, what are we running? We got the 3x leveraged inverse ETF trade.
Yeah, we got a couple of things on right now. We got
We're short vol on
IWM. We are long a 132 fly on BYND. And we are doing some ETN trades. And then we are getting ABT. We're trying to get filled on the earnings trade right now on ABT.
Malik had a really good idea, but he's in the stock space, not the option space. Fade Dave. Davey Dave.
Oh, Dave the day trader? Is he still trading though?
I think he's still doing it, man. He's got way too much clout for doing it. You can't give that up.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. What else are you gonna do in quarantine, right? Eat
Right?
pizza, review pizza, and day trade. It's awesome. Davey Dave. He's a legend, man.
What's this error I'm getting here? You can only subtract from date objects. Oh.
I actually sent Dave a message. I told him we should have a little challenge for charity here or something.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
I
it would
don't
be
know.
nice.
I don't think he was open to. I don't know if he could take the heat.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll see if we got anything in trending right now. Let's take a look. So
What are you gonna open up?
stock twits. See what's going on there. See if we can fade some vol there.
Kyle saying, I don't know if you know this, Jordan. Dave went long on RTX Friday
I saw that.
based on Scrabble letters he
Yeah.
picked from a bag.
I saw that, man. That was jokes, eh?
No
What a
way.
guy. How
Honestly, he's a legend.
yeah,
I gotta give it to
how
him.
did it do though? Did you okay?
I don't know, man. He's probably still got the position. Or no, I guess he's day trading it.
Yeah.
Hey, Malik, thanks a lot, man. Like, full transparency is our game. Let's see if people like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of the ones that guys in the group were saying to really check
To
out.
sell some vol here?
Yeah. It's not as bullish as I would like, though.
Yeah, what's going on,
I feel like
man?
I thought everyone would think this thing's going to the moon.
Yeah,
It's
we
the
love-
Nikola to my Tesla. you
Yeah,
know?
we like selling vol on companies that are like super
super bullish,
super bullish.
right? Like I think probably one of the best resources to come out ever was Stock Twins. You can actually see, and the fact that it blew up so much, it's like, holy shit, I can see where everyone's looking. I know where all the retail guys are looking.
Let's see what we got
It is
here.
awesome.
NKTR. Did anyone know? I guess no one talked about that one, eh?
No one mentioned that to us now.
Oh yeah. What the? This thing's got some juice, man. Is it trending? Whoop. Oh, I hate that though. Only 6,000 watchers. Message volume low. Guarantee this thing blows out of the water.
No, yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
like it's going up.
Like it's either
done,
up or
eh?
down. Yeah, up or down. Like no one's watching this. Vol's pumped up to the max. There's no message volume. It's not retail traders buying this vol.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Is there skew?
Let's,
Like
take a look.
unnatural skew?
Let's take a look. Yeah, look at this. Both sides.
So
Could be a long vol play
you
here,
want to
guys.
take a little gamble?
Yeah, I actually should.
Let's take a little one lot for fun or
I
something.
should.
Maybe do a little more research. The thing with that though is you're not going to see anything in advance, right? Unless they have something that's releasing this week, and
Yeah.
but then you would see one
But then,
side.
and then you would also see retail in it as well. Like if there's news around this thing, then there should be, people should be looking at it. But we're not seeing that. We're seeing a lot of action in the option space.
Mm-hmm. But the hard thing about that is not all the trades get picked up by the retail guys, right? That's why the stock twist thing is so helpful.
Yeah, and look, even even the market makers are backing off of this thing. See that spread?
Wow.
Yeah.
So what's the deal?
Okay, so we're gonna place a small order and see if we get picked off. What's our fair value here? Market 91 cents. And oh, here we go. Yeah, this is dirt. Let's see if we can get filled here.
Yeah, I gotta take care of some stuff on the computer. Give me a second.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah, go for it.
All right.
We'll do a small one. We'll do a small 5-bagger.
Five lot?
Yeah.
Just for a laugh,
No, I think it's gonna.
I think it'll pay off.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's the thing, right? If if it's not the retail guys,
Yeah.
who is it? Who's pumping this
Who's
thing?
pumping this thing, right? And why are the market makers backing off? Right? Why is this spread so wide? Mhm.
Someone's saying to take a look at NVT. Andres is saying take a look at NVTA later because it exploded today. So if there's still vol and
Yeah.
things look like, yeah, we should take a look at it, man. Did you get filled?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the position?
Just 5. Just game 5 on NKTR. Just a long vol trade here.
So what we're hoping for is a big move.
Yeah, we're hoping for some.
How big of a move do we need for that to pay off?
You
buy a straddle?
Yeah, 7%.
7% either way.
7%
And
either way.
what expiration? Friday?
Friday.
So we get a 7% move this week, and
Yeah.
sounds like we're a cash money gang.
Yeah, exactly. We're looking for a big move, either up or down. Yep. So we'll see what happens here.
Okay, let's take a look at a couple of these ones that Andres said, and then we'll maybe chill out for a half hour.
Yeah.
We'll answer some questions, and guys, like we'll share our story with you, right? Like this whole thing's about what's happening.
I was wanting this one so bad.
ABT
Yeah, this market just won't fucking give it to me, dude.
just won't do it, eh? Come on, order filled. Where is it? Where's the order filled? Sorry, that's my terrible British accent.
Order
Because
cancelled.
Fuck it. We're gonna let that sit for a bit. We'll come back in later.
yeah, hopefully we don't miss it. Hopefully we get filled, man.
Yeah.
Dan Vierstein, he's got a couple iron condors on SQ and NET.
Iron condors on SQ and NET.
Yeah,
Cool.
paying off for
That's a
him
good-
right now.
Nice.
Good stuff.
Nice. Good work.
Making that money.
Yep. Okay, so we still have $55,000 left to play around with. We're gonna take it easy tonight. Sean and I have been crazy busy, so we're gonna probably take it easy today and start deploying the rest of that capital tomorrow. What do you think, Sean?
Well, yeah, let's look at a couple of those positions. Let's spend like maybe 20 more minutes.
Yeah.
And if there's something there, man, we might as well take it.
Yeah.
But
Let's go for it.
if not, let's have some fun in the morning. Let's fade some retail dudes.
Yep.
Let's like you guys are gonna be so impressed with how well that works. I think it's gonna be great.
All right.
Yeah, let's see.
Which were the trades there?
IT Beats is saying, this is looking pretty complicated. It's like it is.
Yeah,
not easy.
It's not an easy game, dude.
It's not an easy game.
It's not an easy game. This is real trading. This is me managing a $105,000 book.
Right? Like it's easy to throw your money behind hopeful ideas when it's $50, $100.
Yep.
But if the goal is to grow, where's the confidence going to come from? Right? We gotta have some numbers behind. Just keep this in mind, everyone. Any industry, anything in the world, the best in that field knows the numbers behind why things happen.
Yep.
That's all we do. We just look at the numbers behind why something happens. Right? We try to explain ourselves not just with our intuition. It's a huge part, but we need to put some fucking numbers behind things, man. Like I'm not trying to, I'm not gonna pick numbers out of a Scrabble bag. Right?
It's the truth.
I didn't get a $450 million deal or whatever our good friend had there. I need to make money with this to live.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Otherwise, I'll be back on food stamps.
I'm gonna try to be targeting 5 to 10K for this week.
Yeah, like full profit.
Yeah, we'll see how that turns out. Like that's gonna be me packing on like a lot of heat, but we'll see how that turns out.
Yeah, and like that's huge heat. Like think about this. Like, what does 5% a week turn into?
It's like 1,000% a year.
Yeah. So if we hit that 5% and we do that, if we really keep that out compounded.
Yeah.
We'd make $1 million off this $100,000.
Yeah.
So like just to keep it in perspective, like we're packing on heat for you guys here to keep it fun. And yeah, look, any of you guys got any stock twits guys that you like to follow, or any other groups that are big that you think we should take a look at? Because it's a lot of fun fading these guys. We get some good banter as well.
Okay, so let's see what we got here. Let's take a look at some other trades.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, man, I wish it was earnings season. So earnings season is a huge portion for us. It's a big portion, but we decided to get into this, a little earlier. We do have a couple earnings coming out. We got Nike. I think it was ACN I saw. That's going to be this week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Other than that, we're basically we're going to be doing a lot of fading the retail and stock twits, the pumped up vol in the morning. That's about it.
Would those be day trade positions?
Yeah.
So this would be like you buy them at 10 a.m., get rid of them at noon?
Sometimes. Depends.
Yeah. I think we should look at some like 1-3-2 flies and things like that too.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe later in the week as well.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Okay. So you want to take a breather here? Explain a little bit of our story?
Yeah, let's chat for a bit, guys.
Yeah, I'm going to leave this on for now.
Yeah, we'll let that sit
I'm gonna let
there.
that sit for a bit.
There's the first session.
Well, still,
Yeah, that was okay.
yeah.
We're still getting comfortable on camera and everything, guys. So cut us a bit of slack there. But yeah, I'm gonna go up through the questions here. But I think we should start off by telling our story, Jordan, because god damn, it's been a long road, man.
Yeah, definitely. Started out trading a long time ago. Let's call it 8 years ago, and I was like a fundamental guy at first. Following the Warren Buffett approach, intelligent investor. I think we all start there. At least a majority of us start there, who are like serious about finance.
Yeah, if you're like, I want to know how to make money here. It's like
exactly.
Look up like the best book on finance.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
Intelligent Investor. It's like, okay, I'm down for a 600-page of fucking boringness read. Let's do it.
Yeah.
This is what the pros do.
Yeah. So I started out with that, and then obviously, I'm like 18 years old, 16 years old. Like my balls are full of cum. I don't want to be. I don't want to be. I don't want 10% a month. I've got testosterone pumping out of me,
Buddy, I want it to go to the moon.
Exactly. I'm trying to get rich. So I found like technical analysis. So I got into that. Took that really seriously.
Yeah, Jordan and I have known each other for a while. This guy literally disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yeah. So I took that super seriously, and I did like the equivalent to like the CMT in Canada. It's hosted by the Canadian Securities Institute. I took it like real seriously. Shipped out to Portugal for 3 months, just like wanting to isolate myself because I didn't want I'm sure all you guys know this as well. Like the ones that are studying the charts and studying the patterns and stuff. Your friends are calling you on the weekends. Like you're trying to get in 10,000 hours for the year, or 10,000 hours as quick as possible, right? 10,000 hours to mastery, or whatever the saying is. So I really tried to do that, and my friends were distracting me. I said, screw it, let me go out. I said, there's no way that I can isolate. Like if I isolate myself for 3 months, there's no way I come back here
Unprofitable.
unprofitable.
No way.
There's no way. I'm going to get my, I'm going to do a crash course on the 10,000 hours, get it in there. So did that, borrowed some money, had some money saved up as well.
Yeah, you were working at the time.
Yeah, I was working, and obviously didn't work out. Didn't work out. So but I actually put like my all into this, read all the books.
Oh, we should have brought your journal. We could show them some of the stuff.
Yeah. And I'm not saying like, this is not for against technical analysis. I'm just saying it didn't work for me. It hasn't worked for a lot of people I know. And this is like subjective technical analysis. So not like, programming a system, back testing it, and then using that in your strategy.
Yeah, we're talking about like, oh, I see the head and shoulders.
Yeah,
I got this.
exactly. How's my delta here?
How are you looking?
Let me see IWM. So I got to manage these deltas here. So, did I pass it?
Yo, do you need to buy one of the back month for the ABT position?
I got it.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, so actually, I should leave my order pending for ABT. But anyways,
Oh, did you take it out?
yeah, I took it out because it was I didn't know what was going on there.
Okay, let's finish the story and then we'll hop back into it.
Sorry guys, let me look at my delta here. Okay, nice.
We're clean.
Actually, I'm gonna add some. I'm gonna add another 40 deltas here.
So you want to okay. So you got to pick up some shares.
Yeah. I got another 40 shares of IWM.
Right. So a lot of people are going to be saying, "What the fuck is this guy doing right now? Why are you doing this?"
Yeah. So what's happening here?
Order filled.
You gotta talk a bit more about.
Yeah. So what's happening here, guys, is so right now my short straddle, okay, is long delta, meaning is short delta. Okay, meaning that it's going to make money as the stock the stock goes down. So I don't want any directional risk. So I want to buy the underlying so that it hedges my position, right? So it removes my directional risk. And now I'm only trading volatility for the most part. And so as IWM has been creeping up a bit, right? You can see, as you can see, I'm losing on my straddle, right? And I'm making on my shares. So as IWM has been increasing, I'm picking up deltas. So I flattened my deltas. I was short 250 to buy 40 more shares because I was at 210 originally. So that's what's happening.
Keep yourself directionless.
Yeah.
Right. We find a little edge in the market and we want to extract that. Right. So like with options, you have different risks. So you have different kinds of exposure. We're saying within this type of exposure, there's something that we want to capture. So we need to fucking do something about this kind of exposure. Yeah. And when that exposure is delta, hedge with shares. Now this exposure gone, and we can focus on this one. And that's basically what we're doing here, right? So it's a little tricky to really get it right at the start. Whenever you have a position like this on, you're managing your deltas, right? Or at the higher level of the game, should be managing your deltas. Anyone with their salt in the professional space would know would be doing that for sure.
So I came back to Canada. Thought I was gonna make it all.
Dude, no, you're right.
Oh, okay. I didn't do any party. Nope. I was there for a reason.
Man on a mission.
Yeah, I was there to get. I was there to become a technician, a good trader. So, yeah, no partying. I didn't have one beer that trip. But I did have though. I had a lot of. I don't know if you guys have had this. Probably gonna think this is gross, but banana pizza.
Is that what you heard about?
Yeah, this Portuguese restaurant had like banana pizza was like their specialty, and I was like, "What the hell? Sounds disgusting."
So it's like sliced bananas, like pepperonis, but bananas.
But bananas, and it was like, damn good.
Honestly,
it was so good.
That sounds okay.
Yeah. So,
someone's saying the sound's cutting out a bit, so we gotta really focus on that, keeping the sound good.
Well, so our connection was low.
So did it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was just our connection for a bit, man. It's gonna go in and out a little bit once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Jordan, let's hop back in the story.
So then I came back. I met Sean's uncle, and I told. So for those of you that don't know, Sean's uncle is a big PM, huge PM actually. And I met him. I said, "Hey, this is what I'm up to. I'm doing all this indicator and chart reading. Can you give me some advice? I'm always open to learn." And the guy laughed in my face. He's like, what the hell are you doing, man? Like no one in the industry does this.
You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was so pissed. I was like, what do you mean no one in the industry does this? You're telling me my life's work is garbage?
Yeah, dude, I remember because you called me right before you went up to him, right? You're like, dude, is this the guy? Is this the guy? And I was like, all right, yeah, sure. It's the guy. And then I didn't hear from you for like a month.
Yeah. I was like, you gotta be kidding me here. So I went up to him and I was like, yeah, well, you know what? Like, who cares what you think? It's like, I'm doing what I'm doing.
I see it.
I see the patterns. Like if
they're
there, I used to say actually like, well, I know when you're entering the market. I see your footprint in the market. I see that volume spike on that breakout. I know that's you getting in. I'm going to front run you. I'm like, that's what I used to say to myself. So I did that, and then I was like, you know what? It's not working. I took his advice. He told me to learn quantitative finance. So I took his advice, picked up coding, met a huge community online that was, into coding, into finance.
Make sure you keep directing at the mic.
Yeah, I was into coding, into finance, and it was a huge game changer. Like learning from like some serious portfolio managers, some serious traders was probably game changing for me. And there's a lot of really good stuff online. Like if you guys want to trade options, for example, I know Ewan Sinclair gives a lot of his stuff away for free. And there's
just follow him on Twitter.
Yeah, and that's just like, or to read his books, and like that's just like a start. There's so much good stuff. Aaron Brown gives out great information on option trading. You got some great books by Sheldon Natenberg. Like there's so much good information out there. It's just hard to see it if you don't know where to look.
Yeah, because there's so much. Like the game got fucked up because trading got cool.
Yeah.
Right now, you look at Robinhood, man. All these guys are out here buying options. 400% growth in the last quarter. Millions and millions of people giving me their stimulus check. It's crazy.
Yeah. Man, BYND is not looking good already. It's getting a little.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's coming down a bit. That's okay.
What was the trade on that again?
It was a 132.
132. Yeah. Oh, but it's moving against us a bit.
That's okay.
Okay, we'll see how it goes.
Yep. So,
where were you in the story?
Yeah, I can't remember now.
Talking about Ewan Sinclair.
Oh yeah, guys. Like the thing is, because like they're not doing like SEO optimization to get to get their face in front of you.
Their game is trading.
Their game is trading.
So they don't give a fuck about marketing.
Yeah. So it's hard to really find who these guys are and find their work, right? So once you find it though, it's game changing. Like you actually see what a professional trader does throughout the day, right? And that's what we're trying to bring here. Right? We're trying to show an options book where I'm going to be basically trading volatility, right? Options are volatility products. Whoever tells you that they're not
doesn't know what they're talking about.
Has never traded options in reality. So
that's what I was trying to explain. Yeah. It's like we can't just be, like a lot of people like they'll look at an option and be like, I think the stock's going up, so I'm going to buy a call. But they also forget that they have to know by how much and within time, what time frame.
Yeah. Because
you pay for that. You pay a premium for that option. And that premium has the volatility embedded in it. Right. So if the market, if you think the stock's going to go up 5% and the market thinks the stock's going to go up 10% and you buy a call option, you're going to be sitting there wondering why the hell you lost money. But that's why, because the game has always been the same, guys, no matter what you trade, whether it's Forex, stocks, futures, options, whatever weird fucking product you can go out and find. The game has always been buy cheap, sell expensive. Buy low, sell high. You know what I mean? Like the game's always been the same. So that's why I say the smartest trader in the room knows the numbers, right? That's why, look, some of this stuff might sound complex, but just because you're just might be the first time you're getting exposed to it, and that's okay. It took 4 years to get to the point where where we can fluently move around in the markets, right? Fluently, I don't know, whatever. But so don't be stressed about like if some of this stuff is like it's too complex for me. It's like this is the reality of the game, right? This is the stuff, right? We're in this market with you, right? And in fact, you should be excited. You should be really excited because if you stick through this stream, you're gonna understand a lot of this stuff, right? If you have questions, you need to be asking it in the chat because I want to be getting to those questions.
Yeah.
Right. Like, guys, like I don't know. I guess we haven't told you why like we're really doing this because honestly, there's so much misinformation out there. And if we didn't have, like, if my uncle didn't manage a bunch of money, if he didn't fucking laugh in Jordan's face, if he didn't shit on us when we were doing the wrong thing, I never would have changed. And I'd still be chasing my tail, thinking that my psychology is fucking me up. And it's the fact that I'm greedy that I can't make money in the markets. But in reality, I never even stopped to check if the foundation that I built everything on was stable. And if I'd stopped and done that, I could have saved myself 2 years. So, I do it in the hopes that at least one of the 31 people that are watching right now hears this and goes, you know what?
Fuck it.
Let's figure it out. I'm willing to learn the things that most people don't want to, right? And that's the bullshit, right? Like, think about this. Like, most people know that 90% of traders lose money. And they look at that and they go, oh, like, what do these people have in common? Why are these people losing money? And they'll be like, we all know why the 90% lose money. They have bad psychology. They haven't found their style yet. They were too greedy, right? They have poor risk management. Okay, sure. I hear all those things. I hear all of them. I got you. So what do the 10% that are winning have in common? Do they just have better psychology? Are they just better risk managers? Like, is it just the opposite? Is it just like they're just better than you at the things that you're working on? Or is there maybe something much more fundamental that drives that difference, right? Maybe they're better than you. Maybe they have more skills than you. Maybe they learn things that you didn't learn. And I'm not saying that's necessarily your fault. It's your fault if you know these things and then you don't do it. But fuck, like if I didn't have exposure to these people, how the fuck do I know what to do?
Exactly.
There's no course. There's no quantitative trading course. Or
It's
is
the
there
reality.
now?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what predicting alpha is all about.
Okay.
But yeah, you got something happen there?
Yeah. I just added. I said fuck the straddle strangle swap. Market doesn't want to give it to me, so I loaded up into a calendar. Unfortunately, though, it's not the best trade just because with the straddle strangle swap, the back wings keep the volatility. So you're going to see, for example, as the stock moves away from the 90 call that I just bought, as it moves away from the July 17th 90 call, the position's going to start to lose Vega, and we don't want that. We want to keep the Vega in the back, right? So that's why we're buying the strangle there instead of the straddle. But honestly, the market's not going to give it to me, so I ended up going with the calendar spread. So short the 90 call July 10th, and then long the 90 call July 17th.
Sick.
Yeah.
How long are you hoping to hold that? Are you going to close that on like whenever they announce?
Yeah, whenever they announce it. Either a
It's going to be really cool. Like,
yeah,
we'll be on stream when they announce, right? So like,
yeah.
if somebody has a tab on that, that'd be really cool.
No, they'll announce after market or before market.
Oh yeah. So
So
one day we're going to wake up and it's just going to be like, swapped.
Yeah, it's gonna be like earnings is this date, and then what we should see is the July 17 spike up in volatility.
And the other one spiked down.
Exactly. Or no, it might not spike down, but it won't be up. Let's just say
that. Your buddy John Luca's like, let's fucking go.
Hey, what's up, bud? What's up, buddy? Great to see you on the stream here.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah. So
what do we got here? Yeah, I want to talk about something quick. So this was like a really cool example about psychology that I heard about, and it totally broke it down because we got our buddy Malik in here. He's like, people talk too much about psychology, and I agree. I think there's a couple things to say about it. Number one is if you haven't figured out your own psychology, to a reasonable degree, like if you cry when you lose a game, or you're like fucking busting when you win a game.
Yeah.
If you haven't got your shit figured out, if you're still a kid, dude, get the fuck out of the markets.
Honestly,
get the fuck out of the markets. Like you wouldn't go to a poker table, right? And there's a lot of similarities between poker and trading.
Yeah.
You go. I don't know what to say. Go grow up.
Yeah.
Go grow up a bit.
Ask my buddy John on the stream. He'll tell you about the swings in poker. He'll tell you about having your mind in check before you even sit down at the table.
100%, right? So like that's number one, right? Like, and then obviously what they're talking about in a lot of the mentorships and what you read online is like it's optimizing your psychology. It's master yourself, master the markets, and that's where I think it goes too far, right? And the real role, I'll get to the real role of psychology in a minute, but this was the example that like really broke that shit down for me. That like when I heard this, it put psychology right in its place for me, right exactly where it belongs in the trading world. So imagine that. Here's the story. Thanks, Malik. But here's the story first. You'll be saying that after I tell you this story. Imagine you had a professional basketball player, right? But he's like 24 years old. He's fresh into the NBA, and he's a good player. He's a sick player. If you gave that guy the world's greatest sports psychologist to work one-on-one with him for the rest of his career, there's actually a real world chance that dude goes on to become one of the greatest either in his season or in history. He can become one of the best players in history, right? All you got to do is give him that really good sports psychologist, give him all the attention, and he can really work on his psychology, get his discipline down, everything, right? So psychology works in that sense. But what if you took that same sports psychologist and gave it to this guy? Jordan, you ever played basketball, man?
Yeah, never.
Right? So is Jordan going to become an NBA player? You give him the world's best sports psychologist, the same one that turned the other guy into a legend. You give it to Jordan. What are the odds Jordan gets up from in front of the computer? Right? Probably zero. Jordan can't do a layup. So why the fuck is Jordan going to become a professional basketball player? So what the whole moral of this story is psychology without skill is meaningless. It means nothing. If you don't have the skills, your psychology will not make you profitable.
Mhm.
Here's another example. Who wins? Who's going to win this situation? A drunk dealer at a blackjack table who's fucking doing the heroin lean? You know, he's like this. Is he going to win? Or is the sharpest minded blackjack player, the gambler, or the sharpest gambler, who's going to win? Assuming there's no cheating. Well, the fucking the tripod leaning over dealer is still going to win because, you know, he's got the edge. The game is rigged in his favor. It doesn't matter if he had a bad day or a good day, if his wife yelled at him on the way out the door, who gives a shit? He's still going to win because he's got an edge.
Yeah.
So before we even get to the topic of psychology, fucking figure out your strategy. Learn the skills to play the game, right? It's you know, like what we're trying to teach here, what we're showing you guys, this is not new stuff. This is not something that we invented. We didn't reinvent the wheel. We just took ideas. You know, we were lucky to be given a map from really successful people, right? So we follow in their footsteps, right? And I have a lot of empathy out there for the guys that, you know, maybe this is hitting home with some of you. You know, feel free to shout it out if you if that hits home with you. Because like, man, when I first read that, when I first realized that like it's not just me being greedy, man, it hurt because then I realized I wasted a lot of time. You wasted, dude, like that's a hard reality. Like a portfolio manager, a guy who managed $15 billion, laughed in Jordan's face, told him that nobody in the industry does that. And that if he wanted to win, he needed to do X, Y, and Z. And then walked away because he was like, I'm busy.
He always says that.
Dude, it's so funny. He's like, all right, you got 5 minutes of my time and then don't ever fucking call me again. You're like, what? But, you know, in that situation, it's like, how the fuck do I just, you know, like what he did say though, he always says is to remain educationally humble. And I think that's a huge thing that really stuck with me. It's like someone might say something that you fundamentally disagree with. It goes against everything that you believe. And realistically, most people's opinions don't mean jack shit, right? There's 1.5 million, 7 billion opinions out there. You can't listen to all of them. But if it's someone's opinion that you know you should listen to, like if I'm trying to become a trader and a guy who manages $15 billion says to me, what you're doing is wrong, I got to take that seriously. I don't have to follow his advice, but I damn well need to hear him out. And you take that home, absorb it, and then come to my own conclusions. And I didn't do that the first time around. You sure as hell didn't do it the first time around either. Cost a lot of money, right? We paid with our time and with our wallets. But it finally clicked, right? You can only lose for so long before you go, something's wrong. And if you've been exposed to these sort of different ideas, you know, I just hope that for the guy who's passionate, who loves this shit, who actually loves this game, that they at least know what it really takes to win. Right?
Yep.
That's really all it is here, man. Right? I can't tell you what to do, but I can show you what's worked for me, what's really done in the real world. And I just wish you the best of luck, man.
Yeah, honestly.
That's my rant. I need to get some water now. Fucking voice is hurting.
Nice.
You got filled on that, right?
Yeah, I got a calendar spread on instead. Oops.
Yeah, when you're managing $1 billion, Malik, I'm sure the fees are delicious for management. Yeah, you want to go back and answer some of these questions, man? We kind of forgot about that. I'm sorry about that, guys. I don't mean to do that. So Wynn's asking, like, what's the profits of today? Right now, nothing.
Yeah, so this current profit. Okay, so we are down $500 right now, and that is from basically
Commissions,
right? So that's something we have to pay out. And you're going to see that this current profit share is not going to go below zero. But as we start increasing our stake, so let's say we go up to 110,000, then you're going to see this current profit share at the bottom here start to increase. So this is what is for you guys, this current profit share. Okay, so as we start building it up, this will start increasing as well.
Oh, here's a fun one. What's the biggest loss we've ever taken?
That's
kind of fun.
Yeah, I probably lost, my biggest loss was probably I want to say it was
There were so many, I can't tell.
I know. I'm always losing. No, it's I can't remember. I took a couple big losses. I want to say,
What was the oil one you took a loss on?
oh, that was like no, but like dollar terms or like for when I like obviously when I first started out, I bought some company Badger Daylighting, and that like took up my whole bankroll. I just watched that thing go down. Or
Couldn't get out,
Or maybe it
couldn't-
was BTE.
Couldn't grow a pair and get out of the position.
Yeah, but I lost. I remember I lost $30,000 on. It was
Was that when you double dipped the position or whatever?
no. I can't remember the name of the stock now. It was like it was an earnings calendar trade like we're doing today, and I was so sure. I had the date. So I bet quite a bit.
Sort of
I
like
bet
the trade
quite a
we
bit.
have on right
yeah,
now.
sort of like the trade right now, but like betting
Over leverage.
Yeah, like really pushing it in. And like I think at the time my account was like maybe 200,000. So I took like 15% loss on that trade. Yeah.
So you lost what, 30K? Yeah, my biggest loss is it was on ACB. I was long ACB for a bit, and this was way back in the day, and it just didn't work out. And I'm sure who someone here trades ACB for sure. I think out of every 10 traders, there's at least one guy who has a stake in ACB. That Aurora Cannabis going to the moon, everyone. It's if you're in it, keep holding. It's going. No, get the hell out of that shit. Let's see here.
Okay.
What other questions we got?
So-
Have you ever tried trading Forex options? I haven't personally.
Yeah,
Jordan.
I do. I actually trade them quite a bit. So for my big fund, I'm over. So I trade, Canadian markets, U.S. markets, global markets, and so for that reason, I have to hedge my positions, right? So I actually do trade FX. If you guys want to take a look at some FX options right now, let's go for it. Let's take a look. So here we'll take a look at CAD. Why is it doing that?
What is it doing?
Uh,
You gotta click that little X.
I gotta move it. Anyways, okay. So here we go. We're looking at the CAD futures. So this is in $100,000 Canadian. So if you look here, let's say you want to buy the CAD futures at 0.74. Okay, so you could buy this. It would cost you, so to own $100,000 of Canadian, 100,000 Canadian dollars, it would cost you, let's see, $340. And you have the right to own CAD, $100,000 CAD at 0.74. So let's say it goes all the way up to 0.78, right? Then obviously you make a ton of money.
You're making
You make,
money.
$4,000 on a $340 position.
Bank.
Yeah. I think it's 40.
Oh,
maybe it's 40. I can't. I'm not good.
on
I'm not good at
$100,000.
quick
No,
maths.
it's $4,000, dude.
Yeah, I'm not good at quick maths. Yeah, so you turn your 340 into $4,000. And if it goes all the way down, well, you only lose the $340. So that's what really drives traders into the option space is you get that huge leverage.
Yeah, and then someone's asking, like, Razin's asking if we trade Tesla and BYND. Man, we trade where money is, right? So, like, this is the thing. I was saying this at the start of the stream. Like, a lot of people have, like, a couple stocks that they like to watch. But if you really think about why, it's like, okay, how did you pick those couple that you watch? Did you look through all 9,000 equities? Probably not. Fuck. You'd have started trading 5 years ago and never placed a trade if you had to analyze all those on your own.
Exactly.
Right? So that's why if you look on the screen here, we have the R Studio open. Right. So one of the major skills that was game changing for us in the trading world was learning to code.
Mhm.
Right? Without coding, it's very hard to get an edge. It's very, very hard to find it. Right. If you don't, you got to have one of two things. You either got to have a system you can use, like if you have a Bloomberg terminal, if you got 30K to drop on that, probably get away without too much coding. But you still need it. But or you have something like some of the guys that are in the academy, all of them, they have are predicting off a terminal. Right. So that handles the coding for them. That works the data for them. But if you can't see the numbers, if you can't manipulate the numbers, the guy on the other side probably can. Right. The guy on the other side can do it. You can't. Who's going to win in the long run?
Mhm.
Right. I know who I'm buying call options on. I love my cheesy jokes, man. They're so shit.
Don't kill me.
They're funny, but
Don't kill me.
a couple people are roasting you about the banana pizza.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're like,
Guys,
guys, touchy, man.
Yeah,
touchy."
try it out. Try it out. All right. You got to be open to stuff. Give it a shot. It was damn good. I low key make it sometimes at home, but it's damn good.
Drunk dealer, Stevie, you're right. That's who wins, man. Drunk dealer every time. It's a great stream. I bought 50K worth of Bitcoin for $3 a share years ago, but not sure if I should.
That's
That's
my
your
buddy.
buddy?
That's my buddy.
Hey, Patrick,
What's going
keep
on,
holding
Patty?
it, man. It's going to $50 a coin, Patty. Keep holding it.
Keep holding.
uh,
How's it going, man? Great to see you tuning in here.
let's see. So Neil's asking, how should he structure the FAS trade?
Yeah, 1.9 to 1. So which one is it? So see how I got it here, Neil? 250. No, wait, what do I got here? Yeah, short 250 FAS for every short 470 FAS.
Nice. Malik is asking, like, can you apply the same strategy to the FX options that we do to, like,
Yeah, 100%. You can,
Equity
what we
options.
do, what we're doing right now, it can be applicable anywhere. Right? We're finding an inefficiency. If you look at, let's say, for example, we're not maybe not so much an inefficiency here, but we're trying to find a little bit of an edge, right? Where the market's not being rational. So think about it like this: you're trading USD CAD, and you notice, well, crude should be inverse correlated to USD CAD. So you see that USD CAD goes on a tear. It goes up, let's say 10%, but crude doesn't move. Well, maybe you can do a pairs trade there, right? Maybe you can buy some crude, short some USD CAD, and hope for a conversion through the spread. So it's like, that's how we look at trading. We don't look at trading like, oh, I'm trying to forecast tomorrow's price. You know, there was a trader who, you know, he was making, you know, 200K a month off $1 million. And when asked, you know, what's the price of the SPY or SPX, he'd be like, the price is right on that board, right? Or they were saying, what is the price tomorrow? And then he'd be like, the price is on that board, right? He's not looking for trying to forecast tomorrow's SPX price. Instead, he's trying to forecast, or he's trying to, you know, build a model where maybe he can sell something on SPX and buy something, you know, some IWM or something, and create some type of position. So it's not so much trying to forecast. You're just trying to find it, you know, trying to find a little small edge and take advantage of it. Right?
Man, your buddy Patrick is a funny guy, man.
Is he roasting me this whole time?
He's loving it. He's just roasting you.
Nice.
No, he's not roasting you. He's talking. What do you say here? He's like, I bought $100,000 of Chinese yen in cash, but I'm not sure what to do with it. Do I just dump it back into the markets?
Yeah. Let's go.
It's the only way to do it. It is the only way.
Dude, how's everything going, man? I hope you're doing all right, buddy. It's been a little while.
Yeah, what do we got here? I think we got, guys, ask us some more questions, man. Let's get to know each other. It doesn't need to be trading. We'll answer whatever. Let's get to know each other a bit. What do you guys like to do? What do you do outside of trading?
Man, IWM trades finally starting to come around a bit here.
Oh yeah,
we were down like $100 because we lost so
up
much on
$15.
commissions. And now, no, we're still down 30, but it's starting to come down. So you guys are going to see that throughout the
oh
week.
yeah.
We're going to place a trade, and we're going to be down, let's say, I don't know, $50 to $100 just from crossing the spread. And then as time goes on, our edge is going to start to show itself.
Right, and that's why, like, 1 week is tough. 1 week is tough. Like if we could do this ideally, we'd be fucking doing this for a year.
Yeah,
a year every day. Hey, maybe down the road.
Yeah,
but you know, that's the goal, right? Because then you can see it play out, and like you literally see it show itself, right? Like for example, a guy can sit down at a blackjack table and fucking win 10 hands in a row, right? He just keeps getting lucky. But if that guy sits there all night, he's gonna leave saying the same thing as everyone else who sits there all night, which is, I should have left a little earlier, because he has a negative expected value, and the more hands this guy plays, but he's gonna end up giving it back.
Yeah.
Right. That's why the casino buddy comes in and wins a bunch of money. Casino doesn't go, oh, get this guy out of here. He's winning. He's cracked the code. Oh no, he's got the edge. Ah. You know, they say, hey buddy, you want a drink? Here's a couple drink tickets on the house. Grab a drink, sit back down at the table, have some fun. right? Or, you'll say, if you're a high roller, you'll be like, hey, buddy, we bought you a hotel room upstairs, comped on the house, best suite in the casino. Stay, play a little more.
Yeah.
And hopefully you fucking give every dollar back. You just got to be there long enough. Let's see here. Quant trading, our boy's asking, do we use any predictive modeling?
We do. So if you look, so we actually try to forecast volatility. So a lot of the time we're doing relative value stuff. So, we're selling, let's say IWM, buying SPY. In this case, because we have to pack on a little more heat, I'm not buying the SPY as the hedge. I'm actually just selling IWM outright. But we do build out a forecast. So if you look at our predicting alpha terminal, you'll see like we have the implied volatility, and then we have our forecast of volatility, right? So if this is extremely high relative to our forecast, then we'll be looking to be selling vol. And like what goes into this model is it's a few things. It's historical realized volatility, it's implied volatility, it's a Garch model, and then it's beta to the S&P. Beta to the
You
S&P.
have non-earnings vol in there.
Yeah.
Like, there's a few different other factors.
We're just trying to use a bunch of like ensemble of models to try to forecast the volatility going forward. And obviously, like since options are a volatility product, if implied volatility is a lot higher than realized, we're going to be or a lot higher than our forecast. We're going to sell vol, and hopefully, we can capture that spread.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Hope that helps, buddy. Yeah, Neil's saying he figured it out himself. He did the maths. He did some quick maths.
He did it himself, eh?
Yeah. Built it out in R.
Nice.
Okay, let's see here. What would Karen say? How long did it take for us to become consistently profitable? And apart from changing and adjusting strategies, what contributed to you being profitable in the long term? Good question.
Yeah, great question. So the reality is, once you understand, so I started to become profitable once I understood some risk premiums, like what a risk premium is. Like, why do I get paid to hold the S&P 500? Why do I get paid more to hold the S&P 500 than I do over holding bonds, right? Why does cash make no money? And, or why does selling options make more money than buying options? And then the reason, you realize is that there's a risk premium associated with these, with different products. So, a hedge fund manager might be buying out of the money puts to hedge his long equities position. So you can come in there and act as like an insurance where you're selling that volatility, right? You're selling that protection to the manager. So that's when I first started to become profitable. When I realized that, okay, well, I'm a retail trader. I don't have some guy overlooking me, some risk manager overlooking me saying like, hey, dude, you're taking on way too much risk. So I can actually, take on that risk exposure. I can take on those drawdowns. So right away, I'm putting myself in a winning game, right? Buying equities, for example, is a winning game. And not a lot of people can buy equities, right? They need cash. So that it builds in a risk premium, the risk averse. So that was when I first became profitable. And then I started, getting into like relative value stuff. Well, if IWM is trading for 50% IVOL and SPY or XLF is trading for 10% IVOL, well, there's a huge spread there. Maybe I can sell IWM and buy XLF and capture some spread. And then I started getting into a little bit of forecasting, trying to forecast volatility, just try to get a little bit more of an edge. But a lot of the time, you can make some good money when you're on the right side of a big crowd of non-smart people. USO, for example, was a huge trade for us.
There was another one as well. What was the other one, man?
We have a few. We like a lot of in the morning. Sometimes we'll come in. We'll see where is retail pumping this thing, and then obviously they're not price sensitive to the options. They want the stock to go up. They're going to buy the calls for whatever price. So we usually sell those options to them and capture that volatility premium. Also, earnings trading is a huge one for me. Before an earnings event, there's no natural sellers. Think about it like we're going into Microsoft earnings event. Okay, who the hell is selling Microsoft vol? Nobody. Or who is selling, some small tech company going into their earnings? Nobody, right? Hedge managers are not. Retail are definitely not. The supply demand imbalance is so big, so we can sell vol there and capture some money, in the long run. So that's when it first started clicking for me.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nice. I hope that helped.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see what else we got here. We got a few more questions. Yeah, any questions you guys have? Fuck,
Dude, we're down.
you know what my favorite color is? I don't know. Fuck,
Day one down $350.
we're down $350, man.
It's over.
It's broken. The system's broken.
It's over.
Interactive Brokers is a scam, man.
Yeah. And guys, just so you know, this mark-to-market loss is at the top here. You see
this number up here.
this number is going to be all over the place. So Interactive Brokers marks. So this is my mark-to-market, right? And Interactive Brokers gets funny on how they mark a lot of the positions. So I had like a position in here rolling into it. So that got marked down. But yeah, you're going to see this is all over the place. That's not the number you want. You want to be looking at the net liquidity. So we're starting at $104,900, and every dollar we make after that number is being shared with you guys.
Yeah. So if you haven't entered that giveaway, check the description. It's easy. It's basically a free call option on our portfolio.
Yeah.
All you got to do is tag a few friends in a photo, leave a funny or interesting story about your trading journey on our featured video on our page, and just be subscribed. Like, fuck, if you're not subscribed at this point, I don't know what to say. Yeah. Okay, a couple more questions here. Quest Trade Gang.
It's IB, man. IB.
This is Interactive Brokers. This is we're stuck in 2001 gang, but the fills and the commissions are pretty good. So hey, we'll put up with it, gang. Luke's asking, what's the best advice you could give to a speculative trader attempting to play the market defensively?
Speculative trader looking to play the market defensively.
Yeah.
Wow, there's like two opposites of the spectrum. I'll say create a well-diversified portfolio. Well-diversified, different assets. So don't just, people think, I can diversify across equities. Well, the reality is when a market crashes, correlation goes to 1.
Yeah.
Right. So you don't want to do that. Instead, you want to diversify across different assets, right? Get some bonds in there, get some stocks, maybe add some gold, maybe add a little Bitcoin if you're feeling a little speculative. Try to create a portfolio for yourself and let that ride.
Yeah.
You can also do.
No, go for it. Finish that, then I'll talk.
You can also do. I don't want to. Okay, you can also do like Nassim Taleb's approach, where you buy a bond, and you use the financing from that bond to buy a call option. Right, so you can do something like that. There's a lot of different ways. I don't know you personally, so I can't give. And this is not financial advice. I honestly can't give you the best advice for you.
Perfect. So yeah, just to explain that, like some of you might be wondering, like, what do you mean, like we can't diversify across equities, right? How that doesn't create like a well-balanced, like defensive portfolio. So what I'm going to do here is, if I click that, if I annotate and I draw with a line. So okay, this is one of the. I'm going to draw the 3 circles of vol to explain why when the market goes down, everyone gets fucked.
Well, most people.
Most people.
Yeah.
Right. So okay. Yeah. Well, people who are long equity.
Yeah.
Right. So this is one of the models that we use to teach about volatility. So I'm going to try and draw it out for you here without a mouse. So basically, volatility comes from 3 places. So once we understand what volatility really is, that it's the movement of a stock over a given period of time, right? It's like how big are the swings going to be, right? We can get more into that if you guys want some info on that. But basically, once you understand what volatility is, you have to understand that it comes from 3 different places. There are 3 forms of volatility that impact a stock, right? And so we're going to start broad. So we explain it using a model called the 3 circles of volatility model. So I'm drawing out a circle here, a really, really bad circle. So we have circle 1, which is market volatility, right? Market volatility is simply that inside the market is every single stock. Right? Every single stock exists within the market, right? These are all the different little stocks. So as the market moves, this one's going to move, this one's going to move, they're all going to move because they all exist within this market. So if there's a big change in the market, everyone gets fucked, right? The market crashes, all these guys gone, like they're all going down, right? They're all going down with the market. And they also move up with the market. The market with an up move also impacts it. Now, let's say we took a look at specifically this guy here. We would see another form of volatility. And this form of volatility directly impacts only that stock. And what this is called non-event volatility. All right, non-event. Now, what this means is that, yes, the stock exists within the market, so it moves with the market, but it also moves on its own, right? Because if you look at the fundamentals of a stock, you can get an idea of how good it's doing. Right? Is this, like have their product, like you look at Apple trends upwards, right? They have great fundamentals, lots of cash. They're in a great position. They move up. They keep releasing sick products that people love. Apple has like the biggest cult following out of any brand ever made. So yeah, they trend upwards. They make good money. So, but that day-to-day movement that happens regularly, that's your non-event vol. So to break it down again, you have the market, which overhangs everyone. And then for each individual stock, you have non-event volatility, which is just how much does this shit move on a daily basis? How much does it move regularly? But then even we have one more form of volatility within each stock, right? Within each one, there are a couple of big events, all right? This could be a product release. This could be a bankruptcy. This could be an earnings release, right? So what we focus on typically, like one of our major strategies is earnings events. So you have one more circle of vol inside, and this is event volatility. And event volatility is super important to understand too, because for example, an earnings event statistically can account for 30 to 70% of how much a stock is going to move in a year. So why the hell wouldn't we pay attention to that? Right. And that's why like this trade that we have on ABT, this is taking advantage of the volatility of the event. The market's saying the event is going to be here, right? If we had a timeline, the market's saying the event's going to be there. So the market's saying basically like there's going to be a big spike in volatility here, but we're saying the event's going to be here. And that this big spike in volatility is going to move here. So we're going to sell this right now, right? Right, Jordan, this is how it worked? Yeah. So we sell this. All right, give me 1 second. If I can't draw with one hand. So we sell this, right? And let's say we get, $5 for it. And then we buy this for, let's say we bought it for what? Like $2? So we bought this for $2. And when this volatility moves over here, we're going to be able to buy this one back for $2. And this one's going to go up in value and we can sell it for $5. So we're going to hopefully make money on both sides. And that's my, I forget why I was even explaining volatility, but
that was good.
But yeah, guys, there's a little bit of a lesson for you on how different forms of volatility. Yeah. I have the memory of a goldfish, so I don't even remember why I was showing you that, but.
Shit. Yeah, so guys, we're coming into the close here. So tomorrow we're gonna be, doing a lot more research, a lot more in-depth stuff. We just came back from a 2.5 hour, 3 hour drive. So we just jumped right into it. We weren't able to get into, too much research. We're just really testing this out. So I will see you guys, I guess, after 4 p.m. We'll see you 9 in the morning tomorrow, where I'm going to be, doing all my research for the day, looking at fading the people, looking at, trading opportunities, and we're going to go a lot more in depth tomorrow. I think when it really, really starts.
Got like 1 or 2 more questions too. Yeah. You want to answer them quick?
Let's do it.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a lot of fun, man. Yeah. So by the way, if you like this, guys, we're putting our necks on the line for you here. Honestly, just to show you guys what's up. Like, there's a reason why nobody does this. There's a reason why nobody will put their fucking neck on the line like this. It's because you can lose. You can actually lose in this. So please, if you enjoy what we're doing here, if you resonate with our message, of course, subscribe, but share with someone else who you think needs to see it, man. If you got passionate trader friends, if you're in a group that loves trading, right? Even if they're not doing the same things that we do, but if they love this game, share it, right? They can come in, they can enter into the contest. Hell, you can make a little group. You get more votes in the contest. But man, this is about value, right? This is about just giving as much value as we possibly can. So please share this shit. Let's make this big. Let's change the game for everyone, right? There's more than enough money to go around in the market, right? Like what you're going to get out of this, what I hope you walk away with is once you learn how your options are priced, once you learn how to find tradable information and how to do something about it, we can all go out there and find our own edges, right? You don't need to copy my trades. You need to learn the skills that allow you to find this trade. And then there's a fucking ocean of trades out there, right? Let's change the game, guys. This is big shit. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Is there any questions there?
Nah, I don't know. You want to? I think there's one question that I wanted to answer.
Yeah. We got 4
just
minutes here.
for Malik here. Malik was saying, where did we learn programming? Any special source?
So yeah, Data Camp got me started. But I would say the real learning happens when you decide to take on a project. So you want to do something, right? So let's say you learn a little bit about R, Python, whatever it is, and then you say, okay, I want to do something. Then when you actually try to build that thing is when you really start to learn. And Stack Overflow is a great place to learn from. There's a lot of good people out there. It's a forum. You can ask your questions. They'll answer you. They're fantastic. So that's what I would say take a look at.
Fire.
Patrick? Or
No.
Oh.
I was just saying that's fire. That's funny, man. Yeah. So actually, the guy who's asking about the speculative portfolio, that's your buddy Luke DeSantis.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Luke, man. Great to see you here, buddy. Great to see you on the live.
Okay. I think we're gonna wrap it up there, guys. I'm so glad. Some of you guys really stuck around for this whole thing. This was awesome.
Yeah.
I love hanging out with you guys. This is cool. So I'll see you tomorrow morning. We're gonna start streaming at 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
So right before the market, we'll the first 30 minutes, we're probably gonna grind it out, get set up, everything like that. But this is full transparency. You're gonna get to see everything, even the boring bits.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I think we're gonna go profitable into the close on IWM here.
Oh, you think so?
I think we're gonna.
Are you gonna make money?
turn the corner.
We got to stream until the close. We got to keep this going until at least the close.
Exactly.
So funny, man. Like I feel like my Irish relatives here. Like whenever you say bye to them, it's fucking like 20 minutes. It's like we say bye for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Never make it out the door.
Yeah. So it looks like we're probably gonna be ending this down $350 for the first day, for the first semi-day. Tomorrow's when it really, really starts.
Yeah, we got to see what comes overnight, how things open up.
Yeah, and we really got to get a lot of research in. Like, unfortunately, I wasn't able to do a lot of research. But tomorrow, I probably have to cut down on the talking and like drill in more.
I can ramble for hours. So
yeah, we're gonna have to do that tomorrow to get it, to see what it's actually like.
Lucio, it was really good to see you here, man. I hope you're doing well. I hope things are safe down in Argentina. I know that the COVID cases are spiking up down in South America. So I hope you're safe, man. I hope everything's good.
Yeah.
Let's see how we close out here at the end of the day, though, guys. Let's see how we're ending off day one.
Yeah. Does someone want to go put in a huge order for BYND and like push this thing up?
Yeah, I'll sell to you.
Yeah. No, that'd be much appreciated. We have long delta and BYND. So if you guys can go in there and, bid it up a little bit, that'd be the 40 of you or so who are streaming right now. That'd be great.
Okay. Hope we see you guys back tomorrow. We've got 30 seconds or so here. Let's see how the day closes out.
Yeah. And you can.
Oh, we did it. Day one.
It looks like FAS and FAS finally turned in profits as well. So FAS is down -12. We're up 17 on FAS.
That's per lot.
Yeah. No, that's for but that's going to start to grow pretty quick. We should see that turn into a couple hundreds within a couple days.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's money in everyone's pocket.
Well, whoever took it.
Yeah, someone piggybacked on that for sure. Yeah. It's a tricky one to kind of figure out at the start, though.
All right, that's it, guys.
That's market close. Let's go.
So we're done there. Yeah, good day, good stuff. We're down 350 for day one. Not too exciting. We're going to try to obviously push that up to 2K tomorrow. And we're going to start to deploy the rest of our capital as well. So,
hell yeah, boys.
Hell yeah. Let's have some fun this week.
Let's fade some big guys tomorrow. It's going to be so much fun, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
See you later.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy.